Hello. Let's log in to Wild RP. I have no idea where I was last time I logged out. Roads. Ghost people. What day is it? Wednesday. I just went to set up that crowd control thing, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Which means I need to come up with a way to make money. The good old-fashioned nothing-a-thon. Perhaps. Looks like my horsey. The other one. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm still nursing a fucking wonderful headache, so... I hope you're well. I'm back from my trip. If you're available, then let me know and perhaps we can meet. He's so like... Well, she hates me, so... Well, I guess she hates me, so... I guess I'll go and sit in the office for 5 minutes. At least I won't get kidnapped if I do that. Oh, sorry. Who's he talking to? Phyllis. Imogen? I think it's Imogen. Afternoon.
Howdy. Forgive me, I'm just a little zoned out.
It's alright. I'm not exactly with it either today. Don't worry about it.
I spent the whole day just trying to get over here.
Oh, blimey, really?
Yeah.
Run into trouble.
Yeah, this is what I get for stopping at Valentine, so.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Like targeting certain deputies. The copycat of Roanoke's real name, Roger Mason, has been updated in his citizen file. Doherty's made a broker deal, no crime, and within 30 minutes attempted to murder a peace officer. Jesus Christ. Senior Deputy Innaby Walker, lock the goddamn doors. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a bug though, isn't it? The paperwork has been updated. Okay. What did Lucien do to make her hate him? Oh, nothing at all. He's not. I don't think she really does hate him. Let's catch up. Afternoon.
Would you mind doing me a favour?
No, of course not.
I need to head to Saint Denis to get a wagon. Me and Miss Blackwell are gonna go to Blackwater so that she can show me some evidence regarding the case with Bush and everything that's going on in the bayou.
Right.
She's just over there on the porch. Would you be willing to just keep her company until I'm back?
Of course. Yes, no problem.
All right, thank you. I'll just head to Saint Denis. I won't be long.
Yeah, take your time. It's fine. Good afternoon, Miss Blackwell.
Hi.
How do you do?
I'm all right. Ish.
I've been away for a day or two, so I'm not caught up if there's been any sort of further issues with your situation. Not to pry, of course. You don't have to share anything with me.
Oh no. I was just meeting with the detective just now. It was Ray that broke into the studio.
Yes, I got your telegram. That is surprising, I suppose, but given his current mental state, I suppose not as surprising as I'd like it to be, you know.
It's real nice hearing some clear and concise directions.
Yeah, and I nearly died on Monday from a cougar attack in my studio.
I'm sorry, are we talking about an actual cougar or somebody sort of called cougar?
No, an actual cat leapt out at me as I was entering my studio, entered inside my studio, and attacked me inside of it.
I'm sorry, the cat was inside your studio. Somebody had placed it in there or something.
No, it was outside and then it came inside.
Bloody hell. Well, I'm glad to see that you're alive at least.
The weird thing is I was on my way to meet with the detective to give him everything I had on this case.
You'll have to forgive me. I've only been here for a few months, but from what I understand, there are almost no cougars usually found inside town at Blackwater, right? That is extremely rare, I would imagine.
From what I understand, it is so rare that I think I'm literally the only person that's ever been attacked in Blackwater before.
Bloody hell, all right. Do you suspect foul play, like somebody sort of, I don't know, captured and released the animal with the intent of it sort of mauling you or something?
I believe I'm cursed. I believe the devil did this to me, to be honest with you. I'm done. I give up. I surrender. I'm cursed. Either that or, I mean, the one that attacked the market, people said it was somebody maybe probably baiting a cat. So maybe somebody baited a cat to fuck with me. Pardon my language.
Right. Yes, I mean, I'm sort of, I suppose, one of the worst people to sort of inquire about this because I absolutely know nothing about local wildlife or big cats or anything like that, but I suppose it's entirely possible. I mean, I've heard of strange things like that happening here, but blimey. Alright. Did you sort of contact anyone? Is there any evidence that suggests it might be linked to anything?
I don't know if anybody's actually had time to go and look. Actually, I was unconscious for what they assume was a few hours, actually, before a local doctor heard about what was happening and came to help. So I have no idea if a deputy has even gone to look because yesterday I had my follow up with the people here in Rhodes actually, and then they took me to Strawberry and I laid down and slept. I think you're actually the first person, aside from the detective, that I've told in law enforcement anyway. I don't know if the medical department files that, but I mean, why would they? It's a cougar attack.
Yeah, I don't know either, to be honest. I suppose they probably wouldn't be as conscientious of the how and why, just the what. Try and keep you alive. Well, yeah, I suppose we'll have to look into it. Well, I would imagine that's what Glass is up to at the moment. He said that you're going to visit Blackwater and take a look around, is that right?
Yes, that's right. I have some things in a safety box in the wagon that I wanted to give to him, and I just don't want to go there by myself, so I asked him if he would go with me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know much about the case itself. All of the file work is above my pay grade, so I'm not too sure about the ins and outs.
Am I allowed to tell you things, or is that something I shouldn't do?
Well, I would imagine that you're allowed to do whatever you like. I just, yeah, I was sort of trying to imagine who might have the appropriate skills to be able to sort of catch and release a cat or bait it or something like that. Someone with that sort of skill set and knowledge. I mean, they'd have to be quite. I mean, if it was just one person, perhaps it was an entire crew. I don't know how you wrangle one of those things, let alone sort of point it in the direction you want it to go. You know, if it was somebody making an attempt on your life or trying to stop you from speaking to somebody. But then again, I'm sort of speaking from a position of paranoia here. It could have just been
Oh, I'm
a
right
freak
there with
accident.
you, Lord. I'm right there with you. I haven't slept. I haven't slept a good night other than yesterday, and they gave me laudanum since February the 14th. So I when we went down there and we met this devil in the swamp, after we left that house, a cougar leapt out and came for my throat. And one of the
Man, I wish
gentlemen
this
that
was
was with
Levi.
us just stepped right in front and
Levi'd be all over this.
took the attack, nearly died from this cat. And then immediately the next night, I saw one right outside the studio. And I panicked thinking, I'm imagining that. I have to be because I've lived here for so long. I've never seen that. And I asked somebody, I said, there's a cat, please help. There's a big cougar by my studio. And the ranger went, are you sure? Did anybody else see that? I'm thinking, I know it sounds crazy, but there is one. But luckily, somebody did see that. A Mr. Pat Riley. So I felt vindicated and a little less insane that somebody else had seen the cat too. But we never found it. And then the very next day when I was at the market, one attacked the market.
Blimey. All right, so someone certainly has the expertise and the skill set.
Either
I would
that or
say,
this man is actually the devil and he can summon animals.
Right. I mean, I'd say that's less likely, but I suppose we can't rule everything out. If
I know
nothing else,
you think you know the world, and I envy you so much. I wish I could say those things with any sort of conviction anymore, but I can't. I
right.
envy you so much.
Well, I
I
didn't
used to
rule it
be
out,
that.
so I'm not going to say he isn't the devil walking around, but I'd say what you're looking at is just a pattern, at least, you know. Regardless of the means, someone is able to sort of appropriate these creatures and send them off in some way to do all their bidding. So I'm
He had cat skulls outside that house. Bloody cat skulls. And I don't mean cats, I mean like big ones, like cougars or a panther. Maybe that's why I'm associating it with the devil.
yeah. I mean, I would imagine the entire ordeal has been extremely stressful and traumatizing. So I can't imagine that I wouldn't feel the same way, but I suppose if we sort of work with the rationale that he is a person, then at least we can sort of live in the understanding that we can nab him at some point, put him in cuffs, minimum. If we're dealing with the devil, then I think you'll probably need a little more than detective glass.
Yeah.
If it helps, I'm the Lord. Perhaps that'll scare him off, you know, before he gets a good look at me and realizes not the one that he possibly should be fearing.
I don't know. He says names are powerful things. That's what the devil said. He asked us to give him a name.
What name did you give him?
I can't remember now.
Well, that seems like a terrible mistake.
Yeah. I think Atticus gave it to him.
Well,
Mm.
there's probably not much power in my name. I'm the last one wielding it.
Well, doesn't that make it? I mean, there's only one devil, right? Maybe there is something to it.
Yeah, maybe. Although my mother always said that my name was cursed, so if anything, I sort of feel like we'd be out of luck.
Did she say that because of your cousin?
No, I don't believe so. I don't recall her ever talking about my cousin.
And why'd she say that? I mean, if that isn't prying.
Well, from what I understand, sort of tragedy befalls every person who takes on the Lorde name. You know, whether
Okay.
you're born into the family or married in.
So don't marry anyone. Never get married, and I should not tell you anything about the swamp.
Right.
Is what I'm learning. Because you'll just get sucked in like Ray, and soon you'll be lighting your hands on fire.
Yeah, maybe. You know, or I sort of made a little promise to Rufus at his grave that I would I'd turn the name around. In fact, sort of remove the black mark from the Lord name.
Okay, well, why'd you have to say it like that?
Like what?
Sorry, it's the the black mark. It was just a phrase. You were just using a very common phrase, but it's in the book as well. There's a whole section of this book that's talking about a story that is a black spot or a mark, and it gets bigger and bigger. And it just made me think of that when you said that.
Yeah, or maybe that's just evidence that it's just a person writing a book who's not very imaginative like me. Perhaps you can take that as some comfort.
I think that's been robbed from me.
This book, you've mentioned it a few times.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh boy. This is me trying to decide if I have the energy to save your life.
You don't have to explain anything to me if you don't want. I'm happy to. I suppose we could talk about the weather. What lovely weather we're having.
I mean, it is getting dark and he's not back yet, and I'm mildly concerned, but it'll be fine. I just don't think I care what people think about me anymore. I don't care if the last thing people say about me is that crazy librarian. That's fine. I don't care. I found a book in my library that I didn't buy. And it was old and damaged and smelled like dead mice. I remember there was a nest of mice that had died back of the barn when I was growing up, and I remember smelling it and not knowing what it was for like a week. That's what it smelled like. This book, or like rotten eggs, just rotten. Then I opened it and it was called Of Merck and Meyer. And it described the devil playing the fiddle on the river, luring people in. And it was a warning from somebody like, you will always give more than you get in return. Do not make a deal with this devil in the swamp. And as I'm reading it, I'm thinking, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe we found this in the book of the library and all this. And then
Lord.
somebody's calling your name.
Yeah, go around.
I think he said, "Oh
Can you
Lord."
just go around?
It's the story of my life. People saying, "Oh Lord," and I respond. And then, yeah, I think you're...
Yeah, I was making a joke, but yes,
Right.
that's fair.
I've taken it seriously so very many times.
That's okay. So have I. Well, you're welcome to come along and I will tell you the story. But
Oh, good.
I have some other plans that I have to attend, but if I'm able to find you, I shall
all right.
certainly, yes, lend an ear and listen to the rest of this. I suppose my curiosity is piqued, at least, whether I'm on the case or not.
Well, then maybe your mom was right.
Well, look
I
at you.
suppose time will
Really
tell.
moving up in the world.
We'll see.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you're settling in and getting involved.
You are.
Oh, thank you.
Blimey.
Of course.
You got transporters somewhere, Imogen?
Yeah, I'm taking him to Blackwater to show him some things that I have
All right.
in my wagon there. So
Okay.
thank you though, Pugsley.
No, it's no problem. It's all right. It's all right. You
That is a
Thank you, Bugsy.
wonderful jumper.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You take care, Imogen. All right.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
You need anything, you reach out. Okay.
I will.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Is there anything else you need, Glass?
Should be fine. We're just gonna send a tip in. That's where we're going, just down in Blackwater. Just gonna look at a few things, and then I'll take Imogen wherever she needs to be, and then I'll probably be back here.
All right. Yeah, let us know if you need anything.
Yeah, will do. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, take care,
Stay
Miss Blackwell.
safe.
Thank you. You too.
Blimey, she's been through the ringer, I must say.
Oh, goodness.
Someone potentially lured a cougar into her studio in Blackwater to kill her with.
Christ.
Yeah, she was attacked right inside the photography studio. Some sort of situation out of the swamp, but above my pay grade. Well, I suppose I should say our pay grade. Unless, of course, you've
That's
already
true.
made senior, which I wouldn't be surprised about.
No.
Alrighty.
Howdy. Let's see. Are you staying on duty for a while?
No, I just took off. I'm gonna go see if I can't go cause some trouble somewhere.
I see. Oh, do you enjoy it?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the bell. We'll know who did it.
Yeah, if there's a shootout in Valentine, I can promise you I am your culprit.
Right.
I'm teasing. I think I'm gonna go have a few drinks and say the name. Unwind a little bit.
Yeah, enjoy.
Y'all have a pleasant evening.
Stay
Yeah, you
safe.
too. See you soon.
Alrighty.
I sort of meant the question for you. Are you staying on duty?
I'm not on duty. Glass just asked me to
good.
stand with Miss Blackwell for 5 minutes because he wanted to go and get a wagon.
Oh, I see.
So I sort of, did that. Although, yes. What are you doing? Are you up to anything in particular? Are you free?
I'm very free, yes. I
Uh,
thought maybe if you like, we could take a boat ride to Blackwater or, go on horseback and we could perhaps collect some eggs out at Quaker's.
All right. Yes, let's do that. Let's
Alright.
let's go get a boat. That sounds fun.
Alright.
Hello.
Is it alright if I sit with you?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
My horse is your horse. I don't know if you spent much time here with Blake.
A little, I think.
Yeah, this is a truly solid horse. I know that whenever I get into any sort of situations and I've got Blakey boy here, I'm most of the time come out of it quite unscathed. Not very skittish. Bloody good in a firefight, you know. Not that he pulls
Yes.
a gun of his own or anything, but you know, remains steady under pressure.
I found the same with Autumn. I bought her with my stipend. She's a Turkmen, and she's very sturdy. So I've been using her in firefights. Do you know, this morning, I've done my partial certification for evidence collection. So now I've got 2 partial certifications.
Blimey. What on earth is
It's
evidence collection? Isn't that just something we do
for
anyway?
for detective. You must do certification in these things. So there's undercover,
I pinned in.
there's evidence and collection,
Source of
and
inspiration for the
interrogation.
dragon encounter? What do you mean?
And
What
I've
are you
done
angling for?
interrogation, the practical test. I was sort of thrown into it, in sort of blindly, because it seems everyone else got to have a lecture about what interrogation is before they did it. I sort of just went in and did it, but I think that's probably the best way to do it. You know, you get to see your natural way of interrogating people. And so I have to listen to the lecture portion, and then I'll be certified in that. After that, I did my evidence collection this morning, but I was running out of time because I was in a bit of a rush. But I did again get to do the practical portion of it, which was to solve a crime scene and figure out what happened. And I'm pleased to say that I did figure out most of it. I was correct on 2 portions, but I was incorrect on 1. So, but it was sort of more working theories. You know, I'd have to get more evidence to figure it out properly. But
Blimey. Alright.
I think it was quite interesting, and so I'm going to do another one on Thursday tomorrow with Keith Oath and Ken Oath as well. So that will be evidence collection, which we'll both do tomorrow, and then on Saturday I'm to do my undercover certification with Tori Callahan. So hopefully by Sunday I'll have met all of the qualifications apart from my lecture on interrogations. But if I can catch one of the deputies to do that for me, then yes, I'll be certified for all of them.
Give me one moment, I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I had a unique source of inspiration. I just thought it would be a cool way to do a dragon encounter. And then need the gift. Nailed it. Before we set off, I have something that I wanted to give you
Oh. Alright.
as a sort of congratulations, I suppose.
Oh.
On becoming a deputy. I know I'm a little late. Of course, I had to go to New York.
Thank you. Let's see what this is. Goodness.
It's just a pen, and I thought that we do so very much writing, and I suppose you could use it for paperwork, or if you wanted to pen something of your own or something of the like. It might be an appropriate gift, or perhaps it's too much. And
It's perfect. It's beautiful.
I also sort of, with our discussions of poetry and such, I thought I'd try my hand at it.
Thank you. I
Yes, you're
appreciate
welcome.
this more than you know. I think this has to be the most perfect gift I've ever received.
Well, I suppose you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, and of course, congratulations.
I appreciate it. Very much so.
All right. Well, then I suppose we can pop on over to Quaker's.
Right,
And
yes.
look for some
right.
eggs or something.
Of course. Alright. There we are.
How have the first 2 days been on duty?
Quite well, actually. I've been enjoying it. Right, let's see if I remember how to do this. Going to turn around if I can. I've let's see. I've been in a few firefights. I've done a bank not negotiation, but sort of pursuing. We had a firefight in which I had to surrender because somebody he initially pretended to work with the deputies, and he gave himself up and put his hands up, and then at the last second he quick fire drew his pistol out of his holster.
Blimey.
Yep. So, and then he found them down. They weren't expecting it. So unfortunately, I had to surrender and get them both out safe, which I managed to do so, thankfully. But yes, they were apprehended soon after, though.
Yeah. Who was it?
It was Sophie Delarue? Something? Sophie Delarue.
No idea.
And I'm not sure who the other person was. They have his name in the reports, but I can't remember his name.
I don't
Yes.
think I recognise the first name.
Sophie is a French lady with blonde hair. She usually wears it in sort of pigtails that are braided.
Yeah, no
And
idea.
yeah, she's French as well. Usually about early in the mornings.
All right. Well, you haven't been harmed or anything then, at least.
No,
There's a sort of
not at all.
a thing with getting the badge and being immediately injured in a
I think I
firefight.
sort of surpassed that. I did that in the cadet phase.
Yeah, I suppose
And
you
now
did.
I'm not getting hurt. Oh, I shouldn't say that because now I'm going to bring it into existence, you know.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I've not taken too many grievous injuries in my, 6 months now, so, you know, it can be done, and I'm significantly less, I suppose, antagonistic than you, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
Did you write the card?
Yes.
It was beautiful.
Well, I mean, it was, you know, I'm sure I could do better if I'd sort of perhaps put my mind to it or something.
Oh, I loved it.
I'm glad.
You know, Clementine has been wondering when we would like to go and do something. I believe there's a
Yes.
mountaineering trip.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm not sure
So,
what that might entail.
well, I confess it might have been my idea. You mentioned that you wanted to go hiking or climbing, and so I thought we could all perhaps go up Mount Shan, or Shan, not sure how you say it.
I
We
have no
could,
idea
you
either.
know, it's near Strawberry. We could go up there on foot, and perhaps, you know, either start at Pronghorn and go up over the mountains, or actually that might be the best way, and then we could head to the stables and collect our horses from there. Or the other
That
way
sounds,
around.
yeah, that sounds fun. I shall have to purchase that cold weather wear that I've been meaning to get.
Hmm.
Yes, I'd like to do that. There is a sort of, well, I mean, you know, I'd sort of received a telegram about an event coming up. My friend Quinn and her sister are holding an event on Sunday that
Oh.
I suppose if you wanted to, we could go to.
Oh. What kind of event?
It's it's sort of a party, I think. Y- There's supposedly a reveal on which of the twins is the evil twin, and
Oh,
but it's, you know, just sort of music and entertainment and such. So
right.
yes, I mean, I
Um,
suppose I could. It's entirely up to you. I believe it's on Sunday around 4ish.
ah, well, I've never really been to a party before, you know, so I think that might have to be something I should, you know, work up to.
Right. Yes, of
Idea
course. I
that
mean,
sounds,
we don't have to go to that. I'm sure you
well,
have plans, and
if you do go, you know, maybe let me know how it went. But,
yes, of course. I shall.
otherwise, you know, perhaps, I might not be exactly ready for a large party yet, but you know, we could maybe stop by the St. Denis Library and pick up a book. Party
yes,
of two?
we could do that. Yes, of course.
Alright.
Mate, I refuse the invitation. Do you know where you're going? I don't know how to get to Quakers from boat.
Oh, I do. Although we might stop off at Blackwater and I'll get my horse from there. I think it's best that we have a horse for collecting the eggs out this way.
All right.
Just in case. I don't want us to head too close to thieves, but there's a few around Quakers and along the cliffs. At least that's what I've been told. Apparently there's some near Stillwater too. But we're better off having a horse in case there are any cougars.
All right. Yes.
Lucien, I can't remember if I asked, where are you stationed?
New Hanover.
Oh. I think I've chosen West Elizabeth for mine. I quite like it here, so I thought it might be a good fit.
Yes, I was going to. I was sort of torn between West Elizabeth and New Hanover. When it came to sort of picking the situation, there was significantly more deputies in West Elizabeth, so I went with New Hanover. At the time, I was doing a lot of riding around with Under Sheriff Wilde. She sort of and Hans as well. I don't know if you've had the pleasure, but
No, I don't think so.
I was also involved in a lot of situations in Annesburg, so I figured it would be best to be sort of nearby where that was going on. And then the sort of issues resolved themselves, and I just, to be honest, I sort of meander over wherever on my shifts for the most part. When I first took the job, or at least even when I wanted to first become a policeman in London, I sort of liked the idea of sort of being I don't know, a presence of safety for people who might be feeling a little more concerned about criminality or danger or, you know, theft and such. When I was a boy, I always felt a little safer when I saw one of the bobbies walking up and down the street. I just sort of wanted to be that sort of a presence, if that's not... I mean, that sounds sort of egotistical, like I've got a saviour complex or something, but some people just feel better when they see a deputy or a policeman about. And so I thought, well, where can I position myself where I'm most needed to do, give that sort of a presence? And at the time it was Annesburg. There was a huge amount of problems with the Dead End Gang at the time. We're talking at the end of last year. And while they've sort of resurfaced recently, it was significant at the time.
They've
So,
broken a horse off a wagon, seems like.
Oh dear, perhaps that
Did you see
wagon
that?
crashed.
Yes. Most likely.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, is that Boswell and Grimes? Is that Grimes and Boswell?
It's Valen and Boswell.
Oh, Valen and Boswell. I'm so sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
You know what?
Did your wagon crash?
Yes.
No,
I-
I
That's what
yeah,
happened.
thought because of the horse.
Yep.
Deputy
We-
Slaughter was about to rush in and arrest you.
No,
Oh,
no, I was
well.
not. I wasn't.
Yeah, she
Yep,
almost
yep,
had a
take-
weapon
Take
drawn.
us away.
Yeah.
Take us away.
Yeah. My apologies.
I did want to thank you, Boswell, for earlier, and I'm really quite sorry that
Oh.
I had to leave.
No, you're good. I looked over your paperwork that you've done before. With the way that you've done your evidence, like formatting and everything.
Mhm.
I also can see that you know how to do fingerprinting, and you know how to match up, and the way that you did your collection before. So I felt very comfortable signing yours. So I don't know if you noticed, but you are signed off on evidence collection.
I didn't know. Thank you.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah, so
appreciate
you're
that.
yeah, you got your certification last night from all the baselines that I saw. So
Thank you.
yeah, you should be pretty happy about that.
I really am. I've already set up for on Saturday with Tori Callahan. I'm going to be doing my undercover certification with her, and
Very
then
nice.
I've completed partial certification for the interrogation one. I did the practical test, but I have yet to do the lecture. So once I listen
Hey,
to the
Roja.
lecture, then they can sign me
Thanks,
off on
man.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was.
Sounds great.
It was a crazy time.
I know.
It's funny because Rufus
Greaves,
would fit in much better with the dead end gang than the
likes
dead end kids.
doing
But
the
you know,
lecture.
it is what it is.
If you're around, I might talk to Greaves about sitting in and listening to his lecture again.
Perfect.
Or he'll do what he did last night and give it to me to do.
Yes,
So.
I'll be around, you know, in the late night, you know, very late night, such
Look,
as before.
It's a late night crew. Well,
yes,
you know,
not the early morning crew, the late night crew, which I am a
yeah,
part
late
of.
Night.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
It is a
yes, I'll be
fantastic
around.
bunch.
So
Okay, sounds great.
yes, hopefully
If
I can catch him.
if Greaves is around tonight, then yeah, we'll talk to him about getting that done for you. And then yeah, we can start getting you looked into to start becoming a detective.
Yes, I think that's my main goal at the moment. I've got 2 goals. One is detective, and the other is going to take a long, long time. But I think the other goal is to become a field training officer. So that will take a long time.
Oh, but you piqued Valen's interest then.
Yep, nope, that might mean. The field training lead. Yep.
Look, aren't you giving that up here soon?
I am, but I can still do all that as an undersheriff.
I know, but
I have someone in mind that I want to hand it off to, so it'll be good.
yeah, like if you want to shadow any trainings, let me know, and I'll definitely try and grab you whenever I'm taking out a cadet. And if you see I'm working on any cases that you kind of have an interest in, let me know and I can walk you through them.
Thank you, I appreciate it greatly.
Yeah. I think I have like two cases right now I'm working. So you know, it's terrifying when she just turns and looks at you and she crosses her arms.
I'm not that terrifying.
Like I can do 2. I can do 2.
Okay,
Oh,
but
I'll do it as well.
Yep,
Why not?
yep. Lorde's doing it as well.
Yeah.
Alright, there we are.
Lorde is actually even more terrifying.
Well,
Actually,
that can't possibly be true.
No, how scary are we?
I feel like you could be incredibly terrifying, Lorde.
He could be very terrifying. Like, have you seen him on horseback?
Well, yeah, I've worked alongside him quite a bit.
Okay, you know what?
Well, I don't know if I wouldn't say that I mean, I suppose.
Did I just make you flustered, Lorde?
Well, I don't know if. I wouldn't say I can't imagine myself as being quite so intimidating.
To be honest, I also don't imagine myself as intimidating, but people have told me I am for some reason.
Huh.
I feel like it is up to other people to decide whether you're intimidating or not.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
That's true.
Well, we'll leave your guys' off-duty time together. I'm gonna see if they have my wagon back yet.
Right.
Yes, right.
You two have a lovely time.
Yes.
Yeah.
We shall.
Thank you. Sorry, see you later.
Right.
Uh,
Yes.
I do not have
see-
my
see you
wagon still.
Later.
Bye, guys.
oh yes, look.
I'd like you to meet Autumn.
That is a beautiful head of hair on Autumn.
Thank you.
Blimey.
I do have to put something back on her saddle. If you don't mind, maybe if we stop into the office for just a moment, not checking the tip line, not even looking in the direction of the tip line.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, give me 2 minutes. If you want to run over to the
course.
office, I'll meet you back here.
Alright, I'm just going to get a document folder and some tags. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go and make myself a bit of food. Oh fuck, is this someone's wagon? Oh shit. Where can I go and fake piss? Nowhere. There's absolutely nowhere to go. I might just fucking pretend I stepped into this house. Vanish into this house for a second. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna quickly grab a snack because I don't think I'm eating enough food. Fucking jump scare. Never fear. I am here. Alright.
I do want to go to the bank.
Ready to go?
Yes,
Actually,
I
no,
must
just put on my
just
horse enough.
stare at this.
just in case.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, me the
Does it
Varmint
look
rifle.
strange?
Permission to come aboard, Autumn?
Yes, that's fine.
I don't have a long
Thank you, Lord.
arm.
I'm gonna use that from now on.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, do you have a rifle?
Yes, I do.
In case we...
Maybe not out in town would be a good idea. Thank you, Chloe.
Yeah, I mean, we could just claim it was training. You're a fully fledged FTO now.
God.
Alright, well I have absolutely no idea where these locations are, so I'm just going to follow you about like a lost puppy.
Alright. Well, I shall hopefully lead us the correct way then.
Lucian's trigger finger anywhere near as heavy as Rufus? No, nowhere near. Lucian's designed to be sort of the opposite of Rufus, but he does have the Lord blood. Every now and then the Lord blood triggers, and he goes like... He's the Dante to the Virgil, you know.
Complete that certification this morning.
There's some nuance there.
I've signed up for another one tomorrow. I'll probably just go to you both, you know, I might as well.
Yeah, you're blistering through them. I've only done the combat training.
Oh! Yes, that's one that I think I shall have to do maybe twice. I'm not the best at combat, that's something I can definitely improve in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not either. To be honest, I don't remember a lot. Please do not tell Winters this, but I sort of feel like I need more than just the one extended sparring session.
I could request some at some point, maybe next week, and then, you know, just conveniently, you just happen to be around and I just happen to invite you,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Right, apparently there's some up here.
Alright, what am I looking for? A nest or a duck or something?
Some sort of nest, I believe. There's meant to be one up here somewhere. Oh, look, there we are. Right. Now, I need to remember the name of the lady who's looking for these eggs so that we can deliver them. But hopefully, you know, it'll be fine. She's offered us free brownies in return.
Right, yes. Was it Phyllis?
It was not Phyllis. It was... Goodness. Oh, I remember who it was. She works in the Blackwater General Store. Her name is... Anna? No, not Anna. Something like that.
Does she have an
Annalise?
accent?
Yes.
I can't remember her name either.
Oh,
Blimey, you alright? What on earth happened?
I don't know. I'm alright though.
Sort of launched yourself out of the saddle there.
I believe she might be Scandinavian or
Her
something,
name
or perhaps German.
is Zelda.
I'm not entirely sure on accents. I've never been to...
Yeah, my guess was German as well. But I wasn't sure. I think I'm quite good at recognising accents, but I'm terrible at doing them. Another feature of
Your
working
best
on the dock.
German.
When I shall tell you a story, and at the end of it, you get the joy of hearing my German impression.
Alright, sounds good.
I don't know how they went about giving you the badge when you finally got it, but for myself, they summoned me into the interrogation room at Saint Denis.
Oh.
And I had no idea that they were about to deputize me, so I didn't quite know what was going on. They simply summoned me up, and I thought, oh, blimey, okay, well, what's happening here then? Perhaps it's some sort of training or or something like that. And there was sheriff, under-sheriff, senior deputies standing
My
around.
God.
A lot of the people that I'd spent the week with. Arms crossed, stone-faced.
Oh, goodness.
And they said, all right, take a seat, Mr. Lorde. So I sat down. I thought, oh, bloody hell. And to be honest with you, they couldn't possibly have known this, but I had been through this situation once before in London when I was rejected from the Metropolitan Police for lying about my age. And I thought, oh, blimey, it's happening again. I've done something, And they said, is there something you want to tell us, Mr. Lorde? Anything you want to get off your chest? And I thought, oh, blimey, what have I done? I've done something so awful. Clearly, not only am I being stripped from the cadet program, but I'm very possibly under arrest here. And I sort of stumbled and said, I'm not really too sure. And they said, I believe there's something you might want to tell us. And I thought, well, perhaps this pertains to my cousin. He was a reprobate and he's running around and causing all these malicious acts. And I thought, oh, bloody hell, perhaps I'm responsible for, something that he had done. On top of that, he and I looked quite alike, at least when we were younger, and so I thought, oh, maybe they think I'm him and, some such thing. So I start sweating. I'm absolutely terrified. And that was when, at the time, I think he was a senior deputy, Hans came over and said, where is the gold, Mr. Lorde? And I thought, oh, bloody hell, what gold? What could he possibly be talking about? And then he slammed the badge down on the desk in front of me and said, this gold. And then they all started clapping and rejoicing. And it took me a few moments, for my heart rate to come back down before I realised that they were deputising me. It was, in fact, very sweet. And
That is sweet.
yeah, entirely terrifying.
I think if I decided to take the cruel route with deputizing somebody, if I was given a choice, I think something quite cruel but not too dastardly is, you just tell them that there's been reports that they haven't been wearing, their proper cadet uniform. They've been running around, not wearing their proper uniform or not wearing the proper clothing, for the job. And then when they sort of get confused about it, then, you pull out the badge and you say, this is your proper uniform now,
Ah, yes, that's quite good. Where are we going? Are you trying to go in here?
No, again.
Right. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just waiting out here while the detective reads some things I gave him.
Yeah. Anything come up in, the search and investigation? Did you manage to turn anything up?
I mean, not since Rhodes to Blackwater, but I did give him some things to read.
Good.
So he's looking at that evidence right now. And I just didn't want to be in there while he was doing that, so I'm just standing out here.
Right.
For some fresh air.
Yeah. All right. I was sort of rather hoping that, maybe bringing Glass along, you'd maybe find something definitive that we can use to, prove one way or another, someone did this, or that we can at least find a lead,
Oh, you meant in the studio? Yeah, no. We didn't find anything new inside there. No.
Here you are.
Oh no, thank you. I'm all right.
Alright.
Rejected.
Thank you though.
I too was rejected today, Imogen.
Of course.
Don't let me interrupt you two. Whatever it was that you were doing.
I'm just going to telegram someone about delivering them some eggs.
That's kind of you.
Yeah, I'm just following her around like a lost puppy, so...
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, your whole situation is quite befuddling. I do hope that Glass is able to find something out. He really is rather good at his job, so you've got the best on it at least.
Yeah, he's been wonderful.
Unless, of course, we're searching for the devil, then perhaps you need a priest or something. I don't know if you've inquired.
I did actually talk to the priest in Valentine. He was pretty dismissive, surprisingly. And I think Atticus was attacked last time we went into the church. Now that I think about it, it's so long ago now. It feels like
Blimey.
I haven't stepped foot in one since. I don't know if he was attacked, but somebody approached him talking like the man in the swamp, but it wasn't him. I don't know. Everything I say sounds fine.
Well, I mean, I'd be lying if I said that it didn't sound bizarre, but it doesn't mean that it's not true, you know. There's a lot of strange things that occur here. I've seen a few things, and I've only been here for 6 months.
Yeah.
Some of it sort of unexplained, and some of it, you know, eventually we keep unraveling until we find out what's actually going on. So hopefully we can figure it out for you, and you can get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. I think we're going to try to get Ray to give him the book, I think.
Give Glass the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I don't know about that. Ray was very aggressive when I suggested I take the book or that we bury it. He got a little possessive and raised his voice a bit. So I don't think it's a good idea. But I will do what the detective thinks is best.
Well, Ray's not in his right mind, so
I
don't know if...
agree. I don't think he should have the book. I told him we should bury it, but he didn't like that idea, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I suppose defer to the good detective's judgment. That would be my
Yeah.
recommendation. All right. I suppose we'll be on our way, unless there's anything you need from us, Glass.
No, I'm fine.
All right. Shall we, Miss Slaughter?
Yes, sounds good. Stay safe, both of you.
Yes. Have a nice night.
Alright, I telegrammed Annalise Hoffman.
I suppose we could pop over to the general store and have a look. Just
Yes, let's.
have a look first.
Mm.
I don't know if there was anything else you wanted to do. I mean, we could clock on and become a little sort of... we could do a shift together. Is that exciting, or is that not? Or is that extremely... Is that a really boring offer?
that actually could be quite nice. I haven't properly done it. Yes.
We could do...
Yes.
Yeah, try and find, I don't know, something. It's ideally not Del Lobos. Although this
the
time,
dastardly...
if we run into the Del Lobos, you can just pull out a gun, mow them all down, live up to the name.
Christ, yes, of course. I somehow don't think that's how it would go, but sure. Right, let's see. Does she have a time that she's usually about? No. Well, at least we've telegrammed her. And if you like, I can put the eggs somewhere. maybe in the bank would be a safe place to put eggs.
Yeah, who
That's
doesn't
really-
store their eggs in the bank?
Right. You don't want to put your eggs in a basket, You've got to put them somewhere else, like a bank.
That's the phrase. Don't put all of your eggs in the same bank.
Exactly.
It is weird that in
Or
this
perhaps
dimension
it's
we
don't
store
put them in the basket,
in
but
this
put them in the bank.
bizarre world. Yeah, makes sense to me.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Do you
Yeah.
ever have a moment where your mind just sort of says a phrase over and over for no reason?
Yes, all the time, to be honest.
Right. Well, as we approached the bank, my brain said the teller's eggless son over and over. The bank teller's eggless son. And it's really sad. And I don't know why.
Perhaps you should write it down. Maybe it means something.
Perhaps.
Maybe you
Maybe
can
it's a
untangle.
clue.
Yes, it's a riddle or something from your subconscious.
Well, I do have, let's see, I have something that we can do before we go on duty. If you like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright,
I'm
so...
sort of. I've consigned myself to simply follow you around. That's what I'm going to do for the evening, if that's all right with you.
That's fine by me. Alright. I have 2 animal baits that I bought at the market last week.
Animal baits.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth is
Yes. Well, we shall find out.
that? Are you going to try and summon a cougar into town?
God, no. I think Miss Blackwell has definitely had enough of that. I think we shall have to go outside of the town limits. Most definitely. Regardless. Hello.
Afternoon.
We could try perhaps the Great Plains, or we could try tall trees, but we'll just have to find a place that has a bit of height to it, so we're not just stranded and, you need to bait carefully,
Right, but what are you trying to bait and why? I mean, what
I'm
animal
not
are
sure.
you're just going to summon up? I feel like I should bring a rifle, shouldn't I?
Perhaps, yes.
Right.
I've got 2 carnivore baits. That's what I
bloody
bought.
hell, carnivores.
So,
Oh, what on earth?
yes. So we shall see how it goes.
All right, yes. I mean, I'm not very good at sort of wildlife management.
Nor am I.
But,
So, we'll figure it out as a duo.
yeah.
Have you got a long arm, or should I
if
take you somewhere?
I suppose it was. I've got one on one of the horses. If you bring me over there.
Alright. So this trip shall be a testament to us working together.
Oh
We'll
yes.
see how we do.
Yes, or a testament to how we get eaten together.
Yes, probably.
I don't know what this plan is, but I feel like we're going to get injured.
I feel like it would make a wonderful book. The Teller's Eggless Son.
Yes, perhaps like a children's book or.
Well,
that
I was
sounds...
thinking maybe a mystery book. Perhaps.
like you...
Do you know those eggs that are made of gold? Like the ones that the rich families. What's they called?
Fabergé eggs.
Yes, Fabergé eggs.
Yeah.
You know, and it could be about that, and that there's some rich person who's left a Fabergé. How do you say?
Fabergé.
Fabergé egg in a bank, and then the bank got robbed. You know, and the teller's son he was slacking. He was not doing his duties behind the bank. And so now he must make up for it, you know, and track it down.
Right.
Sorry, sorry,
Teller's
I
eldest
really...
son.
And, you know, he sort of has, you know, a deadline of, I don't know, 48 hours to find the egg before people, you know, realise.
Yes.
And so he must sort of go through all these trials and tribulations to become a detective of sorts and figure it out.
Yes. I must admit I'm very excited to read this debut novel of yours.
There's somebody up on a rock there. Probably looking for cougars or hiding from one.
You want to go and find out?
Yes. Oh, I see. They're probably hiding from one.
They've bloody run
Oh.
off.
Oh, yes, they're hunting. What are they called? A coyote? A cougar? Well, regardless, they're safe.
She doesn't stream, no. I think she used to.
Let's perhaps use the forest, maybe, or somewhere just away from the roads. I don't want to draw animals onto the roads.
Yeah, there's some, I think there's some spots in the sort of northwest. It might be quite good for whatever madness you're planning.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I've never done it before, you know.
Right.
So,
Which
not
some would say is
exactly
madness.
sure. Yes, it definitely is madness.
I mean, what if we summon up something truly horrendous?
Like what?
I don't know, a dragon?
A dragon like in the book.
Right.
It's true. Well, let's hope we don't summon a bear right next to us. Let's scope it out first. Alright. We'll need a tall rock. Perhaps we could use this one ahead of us. We'll have to hitch the horse away.
I thought you wanted it to be away from the road.
No, you're right, yes. Yes, the road is right here. Alright, let's find one.
I think if you
Up
continue
here.
along this road a bit, there's an area, or yeah, I suppose you could just go right
Yes,
here.
we could use this tree. Yes.
Alright.
Or this space. Well, regardless, we'll use this area, yes.
Alright.
I've got two. You may use one, and then I'll use the other. So we'll both get a chance. Do you think a bear
okay.
could come up here? Or should we... Let's use this tree over here. Yes,
I've
I
got
think
no
this should
idea
do.
what bears can do.
Well,
don't know
neither.
if they can climb or jump high or what.
I've never really seen one up close, so let's try it, shall we?
Alright.
There's some sort of hut over there. Do you see?
Yeah.
Alright, let's make sure I can jump back up first. Not really. That is good, I practiced that then. So I'll have to run up this way. Alright. You can go up on top, and I'll follow you around. Alright.
Oh!
Are you alright?
Yes. Wait, I want to see what this.
Alright, let's place it down here. Alright, let's run.
Oh, bloody hell.
And up.
I feel like
Alright.
I'm hearing wolves.
Oh, something. I hear something, yes, growling. I hear snarling from behind. Oh, look! There's a panther.
Where?
Do you see?
No.
Behind that rock. Just ahead. Yes, it's a panther. It's got spots. Right. Oh, it's walking away. Oh.
Am I crazy?
Goodness. It's sort of gone into the wilderness. That's not really a good sign.
That's the opposite direction.
Hmm.
Behind us, look. Towards the bait. What was that? Coyotes.
Coyotes, yes. Well, this panther, I suppose I
The wolves are
hope
freaking me out so
it
badly.
doesn't hurt anyone in the forest.
Do
I'm
you
not
think
sure
there are people
right
in the
now.
forest?
I'm not sure. I suppose it's in its natural habitat, so it shouldn't matter too much, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes.
Like,
Right,
sort of-
let's look for it. Maybe.
But you want to go
just
to
in
where
case.
the... Oh, blimey.
Yes.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen,
See it.
she's insane.
Only see it there.
Do you see it?
No, I think it must have run away.
What if we lay the second piece of bait, like, here, where we saw it?
Yes, sounds good. Would you like to do it this time?
Alright.
Alright. I have a dreadful feeling this is going to go horribly wrong if that cougar comes back at the same time.
Yeah, I've had that feeling since we first came out here to do this crazy plan of yours.
Well, let's see. Alright. Run up as fast as you can.
Bloody hell, do you think it's that effective?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if this rock is as safe
Oh,
as...
oh, there, look. The bear.
Oh, bloody hell.
Goodness, it comes from quite a distance, doesn't it? Oh, it's coming up.
Can it get up here, or...?
I'm not sure.
Little concerned that it definitely can. Bloody hell, are you alright? You sure?
Christ. Well, the pelt is definitely not good. was quite exciting though. But I think I would rather be at a bit more of a distance next time.
Yeah, I sort of suspected that that rock was not as safe as we perhaps thought it was.
No.
The
Goodness.
bait works, at least.
Yes, it
I mean, it
definitely
didn't
was
eat it. Is there
faulty.
going to be more things coming towards
I'm not
us?
sure. Hmm.
Ran away from Chloe. I thought it was chasing me, that's why. I was trying to draw it this way. Away from her, actually. Monty, fucking backseat relationshiping, virgin in real life.
I thought for a moment I was definitely going to get a swipe from that bear. Thankfully I didn't.
Yeah, the old slaughter bloodline kicked in just in time. I'm not seeing any other dangerous creatures.
I think we're alright.
Where
Oh,
on earth did you get the bait?
in the market. I
Oh,
bought it
you chose
on
to buy
Saturday.
it for this
Yes,
precise reason?
Yes, I chose to buy it so that we could use it together.
Alright. I mean,
I
if you
thought
want me dead,
there's
you could just pop
No,
a bullet
no,
in
but
my gut if you want.
Jesus Christ, no. I thought, there's an activity we could do. That's what they said,
Yeah,
It's a good activity to do.
yeah, be hunted by a bear. It's not a bad activity. It's
Oh.
quite exciting. Is this... Someone's living here?
Oh, I guess so. Oh, bear traps.
Hmm. Well, they'll be surprised to find another bear.
Oh, right. Yes.
What?
It's nothing.
Are you alright?
Yes, that is a very normal hut. It looks lovely from the outside. Right. Come on, Autumn.
The
I
most
did
insane
sort of
day.
think that the animal bait might take a bit longer, to take hold or draw something out.
Yeah. Sometimes it does, but I think perhaps we chose a good area.
Oh, look. Blackberries. I hear someone approaching.
Hello.
Good day. I believe they're from the market. I've seen them before. Alright, then shall we try and go on duty together? And just,
Yes. I mean, we could try and
stick-
just sort of ride the horse off a cliff if you like as well, before we do that. Yeah,
I'm not
perhaps,
trying to kill you, I swear.
perhaps we could lie down around a corner that we know that the wagons travel around at speed.
Is this just you trying to make that initial theory about me being some sort of murderer come true?
Well, at this point, up until about maybe 20 minutes ago, I thought, that was just a silly joke that we made on the first day you arrived.
No, I'm just committing to it now. It's the long game.
Yes, my my heart rate would agree after that enormous creature come running at us.
This is just, a long game in order to, just have all of the fame. I shall have you star in the Teller's Eggless Boy.
Teller's Eggless Boy.
And, I'll just have this,
Just break character
his
entirely
memory.
every time she says it.
and then all the money shall flood in, Goodness, that's horrible to say. I didn't even like that joke.
We
That's
put some
not
bait
even
down,
funny.
Biz. I don't know why. She just decided a good date idea would be to put down some bear bait in tall trays. I mean,
That
it
is
sounds
too dark.
fantastic. No,
Sounds awful.
I can't wait to not be able to read it because I've been killed during the creative process. But I'm sure it'll be a smash hit, a bestseller.
You know how
During the
Senior
Miles conversation.
Detective Jones is the bad boy of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department?
Yes, I've met him.
Are you the eggless boy of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's
You're going to ask
Department?
him. Oh, that's what you're going to try and spread the rumor that that's my my moniker.
Yes. Have you met the eggless boy?
I think I
Who?
shall have to.
Deputy Lucien Lorde, of course.
Howdy, Slaughter.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy, Slaughter. Howdy, Lord.
Howdy.
I think I shall have to leave the crossing if I get known as the eggless boy. I don't know.
I might check my telegrams in a moment if that's alright, and then we can head over to the office and crack on.
Send the way.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, Slaughter.
Oh, yes. Hello.
I got bored, put some bait down the bush while they were talking. Logged Oh, it makes me want to carry around bait now. I'm going to do that on Levi. God, you got to tell me as soon as you log in on Alexander, you got to tell Levi about that so that he can justify carrying bait with him everywhere. I'm just going to put it down when I don't want to have to deal with shit. From now on. It's hilarious. Exactly, Insta-Rage. I've seen the power of nature. They helped me that time against, who was it, Keppel and Mercer? And the bear came rushing out.
Alright. I'll just check my telegrams before we go on, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Sorry about my horse.
It's hilarious we're both putting on posh English accents. She's Irish. She also plays Quinn.
Would you like to get changed, Phoenix? Well, get your horse. Going to sink tonight.
Alright, let's hop on duty.
Can't be as dangerous as being attacked by a bear, whatever happens.
I think despite everything we kept quite calm, don't you think?
That's my secret, I'm always calm.
I'm
Actually,
not.
No, neither am I.
I just pretend to be, for the most part. Or try to be. It's easier to emulate it and then hope that it sort of sticks, you know?
Yes. Exactly. You must never tell anyone, but I'm almost always doing exactly the same thing.
Your secret is safe.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go. Good day.
Barry and Brady are always together. Are they a law couple as well?
Skinning and robbing people.
Yeah,
What?
does that...
Christ. When was this sent? Oh, just about 10 minutes ago. Shall we respond to that?
Yeah, you want to take the case, Slaughter?
Sure, let's do it. Let's see if there was any description. Lady named Bridget in Strawberry. Her friend was asking about my eyeballs. Right, I've put us both as responding.
Alright, I'll see if we've got any wanteds for a Bridget.
Alright. Oh, Dalloway,
Yes.
I wanted to thank you for your help with the crime scene investigation when I was a cadet. I think it sort of went a long way to help me towards my certification for that today.
Yes, sure.
We're going to head out towards Strawberry. There's a tip came in about somebody peeling people's skin off or something. If you'd like to join, it does
No,
sound
I'm just
quite
about headed
gruesome,
out.
though.
I just
Alright.
I have to catch up a lot of fingerprint stuff lately. It's just not being done, so
Of course.
I'll be
Well,
in the office most days this week.
alright, well, stay safe.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Alright. I'm not sure what happened there. My horse just took off.
Excited to get on the case, I would imagine. You get on well with Dalloway?
Well, I don't really know her well, but she did one of my trainings and I found it very helpful. So I just wanted to, I suppose give thanks where it's due,
Right.
What is our duo name?
What is our duo name?
Yes, as, a duo team of detectives or deputies. Detectives, but...
Lorde and Slaughter sounds like a...
Claude?
Sounds like a medieval novel.
It does.
Did you say Claude?
Yes.
Where did you get the C or the...
Lord. Claude.
Right.
But sort of
Claude
like
is just a name though, isn't it?
Claude.
Might as well call ourselves Malcolm.
Or, what would it be?
Claude.
Slord?
Slaughter.
Slaughter. That's so silly.
Lorde. They're all awful.
Or Loey. That's awful. Terrifying duo of Loey.
Yeah, I don't think it really
No, it
strikes
doesn't
the
work
note
at
of
all.
fear that you want it to.
Mm.
Lucien.
Clusion. That sounds like we're getting clues. I like it.
It does, but it also sounds like it could be something that you fall sick with.
Mm. Oh, are we not heading to Strawberry?
Oh, was it in Strawberry? Why did I think it was in Saint Denis?
Oh, sorry. I believe the tip was about a lady in Strawberry.
Oh, blimey,
I could be
alright.
wrong,
I'm
though.
taking us all over the place then.
It's
I
alright.
was heading into the city.
Ah.
Start asking around for someone skinning someone in Saint Denis.
Oh. I mean, we definitely could do that. I think maybe let's just take a look at Strawberry. It seems 10 minutes ago they were there, so they're probably not going to be there now. Yet.
No, but perhaps
we might
they,
find the witness.
Hemlock. Lord of Slaughter. Little partridge in the road there. Well, there was.
Did you see that wolf? I believe there's somebody hurt.
Oh, yes.
Yes. It's just standing there, is it? Maybe it's down.
Wolves are already dead.
Oh, it's, right, yes, it's definitely dead and not standing up.
Yeah, I already killed every single wolf in this area.
I see.
Deputy Lucien Lorde.
Moxley?
Howdy.
How are you?
Oh.
Slaughter, the one I held hostage. How are you? You okay? Did you take that kindly? I'm sorry I had to do that, but I had to do what I had to do to get out of there. So I apologize.
I appreciate the apology. I'm quite alright.
I'm sure that's quite enough.
I just saved this one from the wolves.
Ah.
What a hero you are.
And I bandaged her arm. Yep. I am quite the hero,
Yeah, clearly.
Yep. Hero of the crossing, Moxley. That's me. Alright, well, you two have... Oh, and congratulations on becoming a deputy. They told me today when I was in a cell.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Because I guess while I was holding you hostage, I bumped into a guy and he fell on the ground, and now he hates me for it.
Oh.
What a terrible shame.
Yeah, so he said I fucked my family, so then I pistol whipped him in front of deputies, and I got arrested for it. Yep. Alright, anyways, you all have a great day now.
Alright.
Well, you stay safe.
You as well.
A horrendous individual.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think ahead. Yes, I think what I must have seen was the wolf standing up, sort of propped against a rock or something. And I thought I saw somebody lying beneath it, but it must have been sort of a rock or something.
Yes, no, it looks very much like it was alive.
I thought I heard it growl too.
Well, at least Moxley Allen was there to
yes,
save the day.
Mm.
A piece of work. That little weasel of a man. The horrible haircut.
Riders coming in behind. Not sure how many, but looks like a lot.
Yeah. You can ask these rangers if they saw anything.
Oh, it's Lorde.
Directly in front of it to the left.
Hello.
Afternoon.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you two. Are you responding to anything?
We are joining you because we
likely to the same
recently
thing you are.
encountered these people in Valentine.
Right, the situation with Bridget.
Yes, and Bunty.
Okay. Who is it? Yeah, we don't know. We just sort of thought we'd come here. And...
I'm sorry.
Dovey knows.
We're quite in the way, which is fine.
It is Bridget and what is Bridget's last name? The people from the collective.
You know, we don't need all our horses
I don't
over
know
here.
who the collective is.
So Bunty Walker. What is Bridget? Leighton?
Leighton is the last name, yes.
And the gentleman who is with them, what is his name?
Holston.
Holston. They wear black. The man has grayish long hair. They're very sexually aggressive.
Maybe a little.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I looked up
Holston,
the
Holston.
wanted list and saw Bridget was wanted for.
The others are as well, I believe.
Something. Yeah, I have no idea who they are, so I wasn't.
That is
sure,
why we
but,
came here.
Yeah. We
One of
just
them
thought we'd
gave me a
see-
tooth.
Oh. All right.
This was very unusual.
All right. All right. Well,
Yep.
welcome to the party then. So they're riding around in a group, are they, at the moment?
3 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
And they did do roads to Valentine to here, so we're thinking maybe Blackwater?
Yeah. Out of curiosity, do you know if Moxley Allen is currently wanted?
Hayes?
He is.
He should not
No,
be,
Hayes.
considering
Hayes
he
encountered
just,
him.
Okay.
he just served some jail time not too long ago.
Yeah, I thought he did. We just ran into him on the road.
No, I released him at 3:15 today. So unless
okay.
he's collected something since then, no.
Yeah, just wanted to check. Saves me a trip to the office.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should head to Blackwater from here. I don't see them in town. What do you all think?
Blackwater makes sense.
I think Blackwater's a good idea.
Yep, I'll defer to you on this one. I have no idea who they are or where they might be going. So,
That's okay.
Mhm.
yeah.
Where did Mercer go?
Directly ahead of
They're
us,
across the
talking to the
bridge.
rangers.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case,
There was Slaughter and Pugsley and it's like Callahan.
Mercer and Slaughter, we are going to proceed to Blackwater to attempt to apprehend these sexually aggressive people.
Really?
Such as what?
Hanging onto the side of a wagon. It seems there are 2 women. One of them going by the name Loki, and
Yes.
another Senior Pugsley said that there's an Elizabeth Bunty
Mhm.
Walker,
Yes.
both
Yes.
wearing all black,
And
and that
The
they
third
were
man?
hanging-
well, we already know who it is, but you're doing a great job. Yes. And they're all wanted. They
Not
they could be
entirely
going
sure.
to Prohome, but the collective has previously made camp at Coulter as well.
Oh, I see.
Has
Hey,
any
Tom.
of you seen Ranger Pugsley or which gentleman this will be? Oh, Pugsley, there you are. Are you all right after these people sexually positioned you?
I am only slightly shocked, but I think I will be fine, Jones.
All right,
Don't worry.
good. You are a brave man.
They were
I-
really
I-
annoying.
Honestly,
Yes, they were. I met them also.
I've never been so terrified that someone might sit on my face in my entire life.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I
This
hate
is a sexual
everything
act.
about
It
it.
is not actually riding his face. Everyone, let's go up to Pronghorn.
I don't know that we need 6 for this, so I'll stick back
I'm-
for now.
I'm
I'd
sorry,
rather
Lovey.
stay back.
It's what she said to me. It's what she asked. All right.
I'm suggesting Pronghorn. If we don't see them there, maybe Coulter. But just because they went north doesn't mean they can't double back, of course.
There's only 3 of them, so I think a full group of 6 might be a bit overkill, so Mercer and I are going to stay back here. For now.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Oh,
fair
If
enough.
you require
since,
any additional help, then let us know.
Since
Alright, we will let you know.
you're all riding out together, would you like Lord and I to sit back and we can go and find something else to do?
No, that's completely fine. I needed to
No.
check in here in Strawberry anyway, so it's just fine.
Alright. Well, that's fine then. Shall we send a tip out before we leave, or are we alright?
I can send
Since
out
we're
a tip
still
for you.
responding?
It's okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you
Yes,
so
alright.
much.
So,
Yeah, no problem.
Jones, Hayes, Lord, and
Good luck.
Slaughter.
Yes. See you soon.
Stay safe.
The dynamic.
Is that what we're calling ourselves?
Yes, there's no room for debate.
121, picking it up.
121.
121, picking
Well,
it
the
up.
trail is hot.
What are we calling ourselves?
It was a joke.
Might I inquire as to why they are, quote, sexually aggressive?
Oh, yes, of
bloody
course.
hell.
I would be happy to share those details with you. Well, first of all, I encountered them earlier in Valentine. They climbed on my horse and then took off my hat to
Are we
show
picking
that
up
I
or not?
have
What's going on?
alopecia. And
What's wrong with
then
this horse?
they put a tooth in my pocket. And that was most of that. They're very obsessed with finding empty eye sockets, people who have glass eyes. They wish to put their fingers in them. But earlier today, they accosted Senior Game Warden Pugsley and made a comment about wanting to. When the last time was that somebody rolled his face, which apparently is a reference to cunnilingus.
Ryder.
Ryder, pardon us, sir.
Excuse me.
Right.
They also, after he said that he wasn't sure, she shouted her telegram number and then said, well, if you want someone to, then shoot me a telegram.
Wow.
Pugsley was speechless for the first time in his life.
Wow. That is quite a lot.
Yes. Let's take it up to a gallop here.
To a gallop.
Sticking to a gallop.
Ryder approaching.
Ryder seen.
Hello, sir.
I'd have seen.
Howdy.
Oh, hi, Maya. Oh, hi, Mark.
Eyes up for wolves and bears.
Welcome in. We're on the search for some sort of group. I don't know who they are.
They're left.
Or what they're doing.
Wolves on the left.
Wolves.
Wolves? Yes.
Slowing up to the ranch, but also being mindful.
Alright, be on the lookout for wolves coming from behind.
The wolves did not keep up with us, did they?
Yes, they did.
All right, go ahead.
I think
Hayes, if you
I
wish.
think they're losing us. No, here they come.
Yep, they're coming up from the right.
Oh yes, they're quite persistent. Oh, there's one
Alright,
there.
one from going left.
Ooh,
Oh, Christ.
I think I fell on this one.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fine. No horse. Hello, TPD horse.
Where the hell did Roach go?
I believe he is.
I may have shot him.
Oh, he is over by the barn.
Oh, we
Here's a horse.
definitely made an announcement for ourselves.
Yes,
Quite
we
the
blown our cover.
entrance.
Look at that one.
Oh, there's a person. Oh,
I can hear him. I swear to God.
I think he's in the barn.
Yes, I think in the barn.
Yeah,
Yes.
he might be stuck.
Excuse me, miss. Hello, Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department? Yes, howdy. Have you seen any groups coming through here?
No, not in the last maybe 10 minutes that I've been here.
All right, very good. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course. You guys be safe.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's circle up and decide what to do next.
All right.
They were just hanging off a wagon. They could have gone anywhere, and they could easily double back, but I think they would want to either be in a place with lots of people so they could torment them, or maybe they went off somewhere to be alone and rest their heads. Any ideas?
I think Blackwater would probably be our best bet since it seems like they're going town to town. If they took off north, they could have just been hurrying out of town and then flipped around past Oangila, or not even getting that far, made their way to Blackwater.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Blackwater, and if not, we can search, another town that might be busy.
Good idea. All right, Hayes, will you take us to Blackwater then?
I absolutely will. Add a 1-2-1. Be careful of the wolves.
1-2-1 wolves.
1-2-1 wolves.
Taking a left.
Left.
My voice is fucking going, and I need to take a vocal zone, but didn't get the opportunity. Come on. Come on, riding in formation with one hand.
You're a woodpecker?
I do. Rider up ahead.
Rider?
I think this would normally be where the wolves like to hang out, so we should be good once we hit Oangila.
We just done them all now. I ain't afraid of no wolves.
Yeah, we should be good here. I'm gonna go ahead and.
I'm so much more scared of bears than wolves.
Picking it up to a gallop.
Picking it up.
Rider up
Rider?
Rider.
Howdy.
Howdy, sir.
Watch for the rocks.
Mind the rocks.
1 out of 2 avoiding.
On the bridge.
Bad.
Taking right.
Staying right.
Staying right.
Slowing.
Slaying. Resting horses.
Taking right.
Going right.
Right.
Rider up ahead.
Rider ahead. Howdy, sir.
Hello.
What does howdy mean? People will say it here, but I'm not exactly sure.
How you doing? Howdy.
Howdying. Oh.
Yes, I believe it is a bastardization, a shortening of the sentence. How do you do?
Oh.
Correct.
Oh, how do you do? Howdy.
Yes.
Oh.
I prefer to stick with the how do you do. Although I'm
It's
willing to
more
adapt to make
eloquent.
people feel more comfortable.
Oh, yes. I see.
Alright, picking it back up to a gallop.
Picking it back up to a gallop.
I don't know if howdy sounds as good in our accent as a
No, I don't
gruff
think so.
American. That was almost me dead.
It is very much suited to the drawl.
Mm. I feel good day serves me better.
Careful, we're gonna stagger through.
Yep, being careful going down, staggered. 121, straight across.
Straight across.
Have I ever come off my horse on Lucien doing shitty little ride-alongs? Maybe once. Slowing for town.
Staying for town.
There is someone carrying a person.
Someone carrying a person. Yep.
And the medical office.
Slaying.
Slaughter, will you come with me to send in tip?
Yes, of
Sorry.
course. We'll be right back.
Everything all right?
He had a bit of a tumble, that's all.
Oh, a bit of a tumble, huh?
Bit of a tumble, you know.
Embarrassed to say what happened, to be honest.
Oh, sweetheart, don't be embarrassed, Jesus Christ.
But the mud is self-explanatory.
Yes, yes, I suppose it does.
Well, let's take a look at you.
Shoot, lawman probably got more experience than me. Absolutely. Look at him.
Oh, you a doctor?
Hell no.
No, then yeah, probably. What's your name, partner?
Oh, Joel Harkness.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Harkness. And you, ma'am?
Phoebe.
Nice to meet you both.
And what's yours?
Deputy Hayes.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hayes.
That's deputy, motherfucker.
You are so fucking lucky.
Hi, Lobster.
Yeah.
What's going on? I play a character
Could've
called
been a rock.
Lucien Lorde. He's a deputy in this on this server. A lawman. We were sort of like rolling around trying to find a group of criminals that are apparently they're skinning people.
Good, much appreciated.
But I don't know if that's true or
Also
not.
just got the wind knocked out of it and a lot of water in my lungs.
Yeah, we'll get that flushed out.
Well, hopefully with that rough smack I gave you down there at the little stream cleared most
I know
of it
that
out.
Detective Dalloway also does the lecture.
Oh, I see.
You're breathing.
This isn't who we're looking for, but
No.
I'll swing round to the office and see if there's anything on the tip
This
line.
horse. All right, sounds good, Lord. Yes, why not? Where is Hayes in there? Hayes, are you in there?
Hello. Deputy Buddy reporting for duty.
Good evening,
So we
Deputy
should
Buddy. I don't
stick
believe we've met.
together.
You look so much like another deputy I know.
Oh, really?
She's mad at
Goodness. Oh, there's someone.
That's the deal she made. So, I don't know. Hope she's not too upset.
She shouldn't be fucking angry at that then.
You'd be surprised.
Howdy, ma'am. Are you missing an eyeball?
Is it them?
Hi, I'm Bunty. Yeah, and this is Senior Deputy August Gray. He's my next of kin.
Oh, you wouldn't be Bunty Walker by any chance, would you?
I am.
Oh, I see. Well, I've heard about you.
Is it because I stick my fingers in people's eye sockets?
You know, that is exactly what I've heard, yes.
Yeah, I've heard people have been sending in tips about that.
Oh, I see. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I've gotten me out of a few robberies before, so it's going pretty good for me. Wow, those street dogs are really loud.
It's alright. Do you know street dogs follow me around quite a lot?
It's the stable cunt.
Pardon?
No, not you.
No.
The one behind you.
Howdy, Senior Doctor Constable.
Yes, hello.
Jones. Hello.
Well, we meet again, person.
Oh, he's not a stable cunt. He's a constable.
Yes, we tried to clear this up earlier. Miss, what was your name?
Bunty.
Bunty. Yes, good to
Yes,
see you.
this is Bunty Walker.
Yes,
I'm
Miss
still
Walker.
on 18. I haven't been able to finger anybody yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, perhaps you could come with us and we could arrest you, and then you could find someone in jail
Wait, why do I need to be arrested?
for the crimes you've committed.
What crimes?
And no, hold on.
Wait, am I really wanted?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
Damn.
Not until jail.
I mean, as long as August is there.
Yes, Miss Walker. Let's see here.
What did I do?
I'm looking to see.
I mean, if you don't know.
Well, that's what I'm looking for.
Hey, mister, are you missing an eyeball?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Do you not see my face currently?
I mean, one of them could be glass.
Right.
Is there something wrong with your face? Oh, it's the eyeball people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, August, hold this for me.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Well, one of them is breaking and entering into theft.
Wait, when did I do that?
Well, I mean, that's enough for us to take you inside, and we can give you the rest of the details once we're in there.
Okay.
Very good. And your
Hey, mister,
friends...
are you missing an eyeball?
Like I said earlier, I am not.
Oh, I didn't know if I asked or not.
Miss Walker, we need to search you first before entering.
Yes, if you just place your hands up, we can do that for you.
Hello, Gray.
Howdy, Jones. Good to see you, pal.
Yes, good to see you as well.
That's perfect. I'll take note of what I've, taken so that you can get it back, should it be, not a violent crime or anything like that. Alright, let's see, that looks good. Alright.
Alright, follow me.
You can head inside now.
Okie doke.
Sorry.
Would you like anything to eat or drink?
No, I just had a stew, thank you.
Oh, very good. Alright, Elizabeth Bunty Walker.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, I hope I'm not having a headache. Nope, I'm good.
Where did I break into?
Well, we have found evidence placing you at a house near Carmody Dell.
What?
Yes. Your fingerprints were found on scene.
Wait, where is Carmody Dell?
Is that?
Where is
Is that from my case earlier today?
No, but
I was
it could
gonna
be.
say.
Do you have any prints from that case?
I do have prints from the Carmody Dell case, but that was just a case of rustling, and so I was a little confused.
Oh,
I
that's
don't do
really
wrestling.
different.
Fuck those
Good.
guys.
No, don't.
But Jones, she doesn't mean literally, buddy.
Thank you.
I met a lawman who almost fucked his horse. He was over in Saint Denis out there, weird.
Let's see.
No, really,
Yes,
where
this is the
is
only charge
Carmody
you're
Dell?
wanted for is for theft under $500. Hayes.
Oh, the cow and the book. I gave those back.
Oh, yes, that is what you were reported as taken, but it is still a crime.
But
Unless.
they got 'em back. I just borrowed 'em.
Well, did you ask permission first?
Yeah.
I see. You asked the person to whom they belong.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get to read the book, though. I ended up getting shot down by Pavel, so now the cow has blood all over it.
You're not missing much. I think Jane Austen is overrated.
Jane Austen is not overrated.
Oh, we're going to have a discussion about this later.
Staying out of that one.
Well, yes.
Do you think
as
she's
you have
playing
come in
dumb, or do you think
peacefully, we
she's
could
just
probably reduce this sentence?
actually
and,
possibly a little?
Let's see. So currently, with this one charge,
Not
does anyone
sure.
else see any other charges for Miss Walker?
I'll take a look.
Thank you, Miss Slaughter.
The starting point for this charge is somewhere around 20 days in jail and $70.
I mean, that sounds reasonable.
All right. And as you have said that's reasonable, I'm going to reduce it a little bit.
Oh, thank you. That's reasonable, too.
You don't know how refreshing it is to find somebody who is cooperative.
I mean, I stole items. Well, no, I borrowed the items.
Yes. And also, there's one other thing to clear up. You and your friends were around quite a bit today. Did you aggressively sexually proposition Senior Ranger Pugsley?
I said he had a pretty face and that, I asked him when the last time anyone sat on it was.
I see. Yes, I think this made him uncomfortable, and we're not going to charge you in that case, but
Don't
don't
come on to
know.
Pugsley anymore. Got it.
Don't come on. Well, again, you're bordering on innuendo now, even.
What?
Nothing. But if you do wish to
I mean, I said the same thing to August. He was fine with it.
Oh, all right. August, did she proposition you with Cunnilingus?
Yeah.
What was your
And
response?
then some.
I think I just nervously tapped my foot and looked away.
Interesting.
Me and August have a history.
What
It's
is this
true.
history?
I'm not gonna push any charges
He's my
or anything.
next again.
Yes, I noticed that.
I'm not seeing
yeah.
any other cases that are recent or active regarding Miss Monkey
right.
Hair.
I mean, wouldn't you say August is a handsome fellow, Mr. Jones?
His face is symmetrical and his looks are aesthetically appealing, yes?
What is going on?
That's what I said. It's like a sunset.
I have no idea.
How is a sunset like this?
It's times like this I kind
I
of want
can't
the
say
bank
it
to
now,
get
because then
robbed.
you'll charge me for sexual harassment.
Yes,
True.
definitely.
No, you make a good point. Well done. All right. So I'm going to give you 15 days
Thank you.
and a charge of $65 for this borrowing. Would you mind putting Miss Walker into one of the cells here, please? Someone?
Yeah, August, lock me up.
Alright, since this is theft
Come
under
on.
500.
I don't need a handcuff you.
Not
What
in a
if I
sexual
ask her
way?
nicely?
Since it's theft under 500 and non-violent,
Mhm.
I assume that means the weapons go back. So should I?
Yes, they
tag
will be
those as
returned to
citizens
her.
return?
Perfect. Yes, that would be appropriate. Thank you.
Is the door
I'll
closed
do
for you?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
Right.
I'm efficiently detained. Don't worry.
Yes.
I'll be
So,
right
apparently
back.
so.
You should promote him.
I do not have that authority, but
Oh.
Come
I
on,
will consider it.
let's have something happen. Come on.
Well, I would like to put in, a recommendation for promotion for him. And for you.
All right. Oh, that would be unnecessary, but thank you.
You could be the senior stable cunt.
Oh, I'm already a senior detective, but
Oh, good for
I-
you.
thank
Wow,
you.
those fucking
The
dogs.
Branax.
Crack.
All right, 15 days, $65. And you are going to be here in Blackwater. It is cell number 2, I believe. Is this number 2?
Yeah, yes.
All right, good.
Wow, he didn't even put me in number 1? What a fuck.
Well, that is something you can bring up with him later.
Yeah, don't worry, I will.
I'm just looking for the documents
Yes,
to
go.
show the practice of.
2. What am I doing wrong?
Citizens return. Here we go. Return listings. Perfect.
You already served 5 of the days. There you are. You will be due for release today at 54 p.m. Now
Thank
think about
you.
your actions.
I will.
Good. Would you like anything to eat or drink?
No, I'm okay, thank you. Like I said, I just had a stew.
You want some celery?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I think you should keep all the celery for you. It looks like it does a body good.
It does. My body. And anyone else who eats it, but most people don't like it.
How can they not like celery?
This is what I'm saying. Thank you.
It's just crunchy water.
Yes, that's the best part. Somebody the other day, I won't name any names, but his name rhymes with Randy Savage.
Oh, God.
I had to arrest him in his underwear, and then he said to me that he ate the celery I gave him, and he said, this tastes like crunchy, dirty water. And I said, yes, isn't it wonderful? And he seemed to think that was bad.
I mean, I wouldn't say it tastes like dirty water.
No, it doesn't. Thank you.
I mean, that's like going and drinking the water from Ansburg. That doesn't taste like celery.
No, that tastes like rainbows.
Exactly. I drank it the other day.
I think it's very bad for you, actually.
Oh. I didn't think rainbows would be
Lord,
bad for you.
may I ask, for weapons such as cleavers and knives,
I think there's some other things
we
we still-
don't keep those for, citizens return, do we? Or do we? Is it just guns?
I tend to just log it all, but
you're sure
it's
that
up
you're
to
not
you, I
hungry or
think, when
thirsty?
it comes to that.
Would you like a book?
No, I'm okay.
Check if they're itched.
Is there a dog? Is
The
there a
knife.
dog outside of the cell?
I don't believe so.
I think so. He's really angry.
Well,
He's been following me all over Blackwater.
oh my goodness. Well, you're safe here.
Yeah, everyone told me a completely different way to log weapons in Citizen
Right,
Return.
if any of you
get locked up more
and
often,
everyone
so the
I
dogs
ask
don't
gives me a different answer, so now I
That's a
just
bad
put
idea.
all of it in the file.
Sorry, what was that?
Then let's solve it. Senior detective.
Yes.
It's Constable now.
Constable Jones. I have received
Constable
the
Jones.
constable title, yes.
For the weapons return.
Yes.
I understand that we put location, name of the person, and then TBR to be returned. So must we do that for knives and cleavers, or do we just substitute it by giving them the money? Or how do we do it?
I see. You could use your best judgment in that situation.
Alright.
Most people care more about the firearms, of course. But if you wish to give it back to them, that may be a kind thing to do.
Alright, and do I put it in a press, or do I make sure that it's, stored next to the file from which...
Oh, yes, you should put it into the file. But in this case, she will be released very soon.
Alright,
And
then
so
I'll
you may
just
just
keep
want to
it
keep
on
it on your person. Mhm.
Alright, and so just for curiosity's sake, is it typically the file, in which these weapons were used, you would put,
Typically, yes. The associated
and
case
then,
file.
yes, and then for, general returns, still the same.
Yes, usually in the associated file, but if not, make a note of where it is. Also, many people, if it is a lengthy sentence, they will say these are stored in Blackwater, for example.
Yes, yes.
And so when the person gets out, they would have to come here to get them.
Yes, I believe I saw that with the case number, owner, and then contacted by XYZ.
Yes,
name.
yes.
If someone turns themselves into you, and say they're wanted for like 15 different crimes and 15 different reports, and they didn't create a scene when they're being arrested, just use their most recent report.
Yes, that's
made about them,
reasonable.
and then keep the guns in there if they're
The
returned. If
most
not-
important thing is just that if they're getting something returned, you know where they are. Just leaving a trail, a paper trail.
Exactly.
Perfect.
All right. I think his walker's almost done.
Goodness, I love paperwork.
Yes. You are
Almost
preaching
as
to the
much.
choir.
Almost as much as I love Jane Eyre.
As what? As much as you love what? Did you say tuna?
No, Jane Austen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. I thought you said tuna, like the fish.
No. Although I do love Jane Eyre too. You know, Bronte.
Yes, yes. What about the other Austen sister? Doesn't she have a sister?
There's yes, no, there is actually. Let me think. There's
I do believe that they are due to be released.
Yes, go ahead and let them out.
there was
All right, consider your time served.
Thank you. I feel reformed.
Yeah, I am happy to hear it.
And Jane
Any
Austen
more wooden
and
cows, I promise.
come on now,
is it
Grace.
Cassandra? I think.
I'd say something there, but Edison might, arrest me. Again.
You wanted to be arrested again?
No.
Oh, I misheard.
Can I have my guns back, please?
Yes.
Yes, once we're outside.
Oh, they're outside. You may want to
Yes.
duck behind the desk.
Alright, I can give them back to you once we're
Wait, did
outside.
someone say dogs?
Yes, there's a dog that's...
Don't worry, I was practicing my duck and cover.
Here you are.
No, not duck. No.
I wonder what's going on in there.
Is this the trustful?
It was, and you failed. I can't trust you anymore.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. I'm going to keep the labels on them and cherish them forever.
Alright. Well, definitely that's fine to do so.
Last chance for celery?
I like your outfit. It's adorable.
I'll
Thank you.
take a celery.
I really like yours. It's
I
lovely.
do like me some
Thank
crunchy
you.
water.
Thank you. You know what? I will take some celery.
All right, another ticker. You are?
Some steak with oregano.
No, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I do not eat meat typically.
Oh, okay. I learn something new about you every time we meet.
Yes. I wonder what will be next. All right, Miss Walker. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, anytime.
And do you want a tooth?
Yeah, I'll give it back to Loki.
Please do. And tell her to come and speak with us too.
Oh,
For
is
no
she
reason.
wanted? You say that very ominously.
Wink.
Did she skin somebody?
No, he just, he has a tone. It's,
I thought you had a tone.
I do have a tone.
Oh, goodness.
Does all the law
He
have a
also has
tone?
No.
I'm gonna
I
check.
have-
I'm
I
gonna
have
check
one
the tip
phone.
line.
Yes, I might do the same.
I mean, you might want to talk to them if they need tones.
What?
I'm not sure. I'm not the tone police.
What are they checking the tip line for? I missed it.
Could I be a tone police? Do I get a badge for that?
You make it yourself, yes, but wouldn't grant you authority at all.
I can make my own badge.
Oh my
You
god.
can make your own anything, but it doesn't mean anything.
So does your badge not mean anything?
No, because mine was made and then voted upon by a governing body who gave it authority, and now I can.
Goodness me. Yeah, there's
something
nothing to
going on.
distract us. No, nothing. Quite the opposite.
Unfortunately not.
Yep.
Alright, well, it seems like I'm wanted in Rhodes, so I suppose I better go over there
Oh,
immediately.
right.
Fancy going to Rhodes?
Sure, yes.
Are you sure?
I can
Yeah.
send a tip.
You don't want
Come
any.
on, Greg. Come on, Austin.
We're headed to
Austin?
Rhodes.
August, sorry.
Damn,
August.
you
No.
almost had me. I was gonna give in to
Almost.
peer pressure. Almost.
Nope. Oh. Well, more for you.
I'll eat it.
I'm going to clock off. So
Alright.
Good
Stay
night,
safe.
everyone.
That's how it's done.
Goodness, that was. Yes.
Yeah. I sort of wasn't
Very
expecting someone going
interesting.
around skinning people to be like that.
No, No, me neither.
I almost
Really at
didn't think
all.
it was her at first. She was just sort of casually chatting to Gray. I thought
Yes,
it was
and
a
quite
joke or something,
jovial.
you know?
Mm.
But no, just another... Yeah. It's bizarre to me how casual some of these criminals are with their acts.
Mm. Oh, Christ. Right, I'll
It's
send a
Lorde,
tip in.
actually, not Christ.
Alright. Let's
Hello
be on
again.
then.
Hello.
Goodbye again. I suspect they weren't actually skinning people then, is that right?
I'm not sure. Seems that maybe just talking about skinning people, which is disturbing, but at least not as disturbing as the act itself.
Yeah. Bizarre.
Very, very, very strange. Oh, sorry, there was a hidden rock there.
Yeah, you sure you weren't just trying to kill me again, or...?
No, I swear I was not.
Look, I have to be on my guard.
Goodness.
Starting to
Not
live
have
up to
be
your
on
name.
guard. No, you're not.
It's beginning.
Nothing is beginning.
Perhaps I should write a novel about you.
Alright, give me the best title you've got then.
I shall just call it Slaughter.
I like it.
Bold across the front. And she began to change.
Let's cut over. I did not just slaughter a bird.
The second bird I think I've seen you slaughter. Slaughter.
Oh god.
They say it starts with small animals, no?
Oh no!
Hi Doc, thanks for the raid.
Not in my case, because I'm not, dastardly whatever. Slaughterer. Going right. I'm not a murderess,
There was a change in her demeanour that day, after she had killed 2 birds.
My goodness.
She also lured me into the forest.
Going right.
And attracted multiple groups of predatory animals with the express intent to kill me. I think I have a good case against you at least.
I've got one against you too.
Oh, really?
The boy stood in the forest, looking around, eyes wide. His hands trembled at the sight of a large bear. He turned to the person next to him, his hands trembling and quite eggless, for he was jealous.
I didn't realise this was a chapter in your book and not mine.
It's both, it's just sort of...
Crossover.
Yes, a crossover.
Well, Well, what she foolishly misunderstood is that his hands were not trembling for the bear. There was a far more dangerous creature nearby. End of chapter 1.
I suppose first on my list is to learn how to pronounce the name of the eggs. Fabergé.
I don't think you do need to know how to pronounce it, you just need to know how to spell it.
That's true. Oh, so then should you be reading out the first copy? You can read it aloud.
Well, I would, but I'm sure I'll be dead by then.
My goodness.
There's absolutely no way this character survives the book.
Perhaps he was the one all along, you know? Murderer was not a murderess at all.
Oh, blimey.
Mm.
That means Slaughter gets slaughtered and the book never gets released.
If you could write a book, for real, what would it be about?
I think it would be a book that on the surface was a very simple tale. Perhaps something like a coming-of-age story. But is actually an allegory for grief and loss.
It's beautiful.
I like the idea of sort of juxtaposing hope with grief. And then finding the story in the messy area between. But in terms of detail, I have no idea. I suppose if I let my imagination run wild, it would be something more akin to the dragon situation in the other book. That might be more fun to write. I don't think I have the brain power for something like Wells. What about you?
I think you could do it. I think that I should like to write one about a pair of fireflies that stay mostly up in the air, although they somehow find themselves in maybe somewhere like Kotal. They find themselves in a blizzard. They must sort of call out to each other and find their way back home. You know, using each other as signals and beacons, you know.
Yeah, that's quite nice. You're off, chap. Nice and quiet tonight.
Yes, shall we say the word a few more times? Drum up some action.
Oh, you don't believe in all that, do you?
No, I don't. It's very quiet.
Miss Blackwell was speaking of a cursed book that she's come into contact with earlier on. Seems to think that's the thing that sent Ray Bush mad.
Oh, we have a train leaving Annesburg heading to St. Denis. There's one passenger, no security. I'll be going actually coming through roads soon, so we could possibly go out and just say good day.
Yeah, alright. Let's just walk down there.
There's also Martha is coming towards roads, it seems.
Right, well, we better hide.
Should we?
No. Leave our horses here, then she knows we're in town.
I quite like Martha.
Yes, I do as well. Been through quite a lot with Mercer a couple times. Kind of a strange thing about this job. You end up going through sort of incredibly life-threatening and impactful moments with people that you sort of hardly know, you know. I mean, I suppose for me, my first month after I got the badge, it was like being drafted into a war. It was chaos. I didn't know really hardly anybody's names or who was who or who was a senior and who was what. There was just sort of people next to me firing guns and chasing, you know, predominantly the Dead End gang, but some others as well. I think I was in a firefight every night for a month, right after getting the badge. And then suddenly it was all quiet, nothing. For a month or two, very, very little going on, pretty consistently. I actually got to know the people.
Ah, that's Massa.
And,
Good day.
hello. We were going to sort of post up by the train tracks and wait for the train to arrive and check that it was all clear.
Okay.
Yes, if you'd like to join, you may.
Sure.
But yes, it's sort of strange to end up getting to know the people that you've, you know, shed blood with after the situation.
How are you two doing today?
Very well. We
Yes, quite well.
just came from Blackwater, where we took in Bunty, who was by herself. She didn't know that she was wanted. She was not wanted for a great deal of time, so she served a sentence and her weapons were returned since it was a non-violent crime.
Okay, sounds good to me. I did show up in Blackwater just as you two left and just as she was done serving her time.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, we thought we might, you know, greet the train as it comes in, make sure that they're doing alright.
Nothing wrong with that. Always good to check in on folk.
We also did a bit of egg collecting earlier for some civilians a civilian who runs the Blackwater General Store. Though we did that off duty.
Oh, so nothing wrong with that. Good to take some time off.
Sorry, I'm just going to quickly send a telegram while I'm in here.
Of course, don't worry. How's your day been so far, Mercer?
It's been alright so far. Once we greet the train, there's some paperwork I gotta work on, but I might need some help with it.
Oh, of course.
Looking to put together the dossier on Pavel Boris and the people that run with him. And it would be just a little easier if I can have some extra eyes to look through the citizen reports, so we know who all is mentioned in citizen files for him.
Yes, I believe we can do that.
Absolutely.
I don't believe I've met him.
No, that's alright. I don't necessarily need you to be familiar with him. I just need, if you look through the citizen registry and any names that his name appears on their file, is something that's either going to go gang member or known association.
Yep.
I'm sorry to hear you've been having such a terrible time of it lately. I really wish there was more we could do for you as a
Definitely, we
department.
can do
I'll
that.
do all that I can to ensure Glass comes to no harm. He can more than handle himself, but I know that the situation is abnormal. Though we are close, he outranks me within the department, so there is only so much influence I have over his actions, although we may share many shifts together. And although we share many shifts together, and will request that perhaps you bring me along when investigating the swamps as backup. Thank you so much for your concern. I do hope you're able to find some stability soon.
Wonderful.
And then I have that organised for Saturday with Tori Callahan. So I must just then have the lecture with Chef Graves, which I hope I'll be
And
able to do
next thing
tomorrow.
you know, you're going to be a detective.
Yes,
I don't understand that bit.
hopefully by the end of the week.
You will, I'm sure of it.
By the end of the week.
Yes, hopefully. Well, see, I've got my training set for Saturday, so if I pass it, then yes, I would be a detective
Prodigy.
by the end of the week. No, not a prodigy.
You wouldn't be the first one to make detective pretty quick. You just know what you want to do. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, ambitious.
Ambition can get you far. Just don't let it overtake you. How about you, Lord? How have you been?
Quite well. I had to do a spot of travelling yesterday. I had to go to New York, which is always a confusing time. It's such a strange place. It reminds me so much of London, but sort of taller. There's a strange sort of... I weirdly feel at home there, as if I know where I am, but then immediately get lost, because I actually don't. But yes, it's a sort of regular occurrence. I've got some situations with my family's estate back in London that needs sort of dealing with, and regular correspondence with the company, and it's rather boring. I won't bore you with it.
I don't mind.
Well, I sort of took the, I still... although most of it was spent travelling, it was nice to have a day off, and just sort of sit, have a glance at some books and a little wander around. Had a big dinner, had a big old steak in New York, which I thought I splashed out on. About the most exciting thing that's happened to me, I think, in the last couple of days. It makes a nice change from being shot at, and kidnapped and whatnot.
That it would.
And yourself?
Doing the best that I can. Just been trying to put one foot in front of the other and focus on work for now and wait for telegrams back for something else.
Right. Yes, I suppose sort of the best thing to do is to sort of distract yourself and whittle away the hours.
Maybe this weekend I'll either wake up early and go treasure hunting or fishing, one or the other. Get back into that routine now that I get to be around earlier.
Treasure hunting sounds extravagant. That sounds like something from a novel. What does that entail?
You grab it's like a lantern that detects if there's metal underground and hope you find something. And then when you do find something, it's either empty or doesn't have what you really want in it. I'm hoping I can find a long lost buried pump action shotgun and obtain one like that so that I can name it and customize it.
What would you name it?
Close Encounters.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
Could you not just take a promotion and don't you get a pump action shotgun when you're an undersheriff? Is that right?
And that would... I don't know if undersheriff is ever going to come my way, honestly. But I wouldn't be able to etch it because that would be SCSD property.
Oh, right. You can't customize them. That's a shame.
I mean, you can customize them. Have you seen some of the sheriff's pump actions?
Yeah, I thought they were customized, but I honestly wasn't sure. Guns are relatively new to me.
A stock pump action is black metal, and I don't know the wood, but it's like a light brown, almost tan. Anything that's different from that is not stock.
Right.
So if there's any iron, silver, gold, if the wood grain is, say, mahogany, it is a customized weapon. If the barrel is longer than usual, it has been customized. This train's coming from Ansburg, right?
It should
Yes.
be.
Might be a little while before it gets here.
Well, it's been nice and quiet tonight, so I suppose it's not the end of the world.
Last seen in Saint Denis heading north.
Okay. Wait, heading north from it?
North.
That's what the train master said back. So perhaps it's on a loop, you know?
Maybe, but I don't know how that loop would work.
You can check from here, it says.
Actually, I do suppose part of the way here would be considered north from the Saint Denis station.
Yes, it definitely says north.
Hmm.
Yes, if anything, north should bring it up to Johannesburg, shouldn't it?
It should.
Perhaps it's on its loop, or perhaps they've written the telegram the opposite way.
Maybe?
I wonder.
Maybe we should wander up to the office and see what
Yes.
their check-in at Saint Denis said.
I hope it, hasn't been apprehended by anyone.
That would be awful.
Suppose we'll see soon enough.
Yeah, I was, we did chase the train a few weeks ago, and I think it was the Dead End gang just took it for a joyride and then all jumped off the Van Horn.
Oh. I don't usually swear regarding people, but they sound like bloody arseholes.
I hear it.
Yeah. There it is.
It's coming. Yes. Alright, so the person inside the, train schedule is giving false information to the law.
Yeah,
We should
maybe
go
we
and arrest
should,
him right now.
Alright, well, yeah, you can do that. We'll put him in the executioner's chair.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Or maybe we just buy him a compass.
Yes, I think that might suffice. Hey, you should take a look and see what it says before they arrive, and then he starts saying, "Oh, well, the hair." No. Right, take a look here. Yep.
Yeah.
Heading north.
Definitely says north.
It does.
Oh, hello!
Good evening.
Day.
Are those badges thine eyes see? Just a little too late. I get a
Maybe.
fucking freak with a machete bother me today.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nothing like having a machete put to my fucking throat.
It leaves you on edge.
Thank you.
Yeah, glad to help.
Anyhow, I sent in a telegram in Saint Denis about an odd man causing some issues on my train because he hopped in from Van Horn. Well, shit only got weirder from there and so on forth. He pulled out a machete when I was at the telegrams and I had to ask him to put it away. That's not him. Never mind. But anyways, and then he was like, stop the train. And I was like, I can't just stop the train. It's already in motion. And then he was like, stop the train. And I went, I can't do that. And so he pulled out his gun. He pointed it at me. He made me stop the train. And then I had some issues. I got some coal in my ears. And when I got it out and he was walking away, I called him an asshole. So he came back and he was like, you want to meet Stanley? And he grabbed me and he pulled out his machete and he started threatening me with it like a fucking crazy person. And then he was very combative because I told him just get off the train. And he was like, well, now that you're telling me to get off the train, I don't want to get off the train. And I was like, then stay on the train. And he was like, well, I don't want to stay on the train if you're telling. It was really weird. But eventually he got off and ran away into the city like a little squirmy rat.
He got off by the stables and ran up the road, perhaps towards the law office.
I brought out this train less than 30 minutes ago.
Alright. Well, we should maybe head that direction then.
Blimey,
See if we
yes.
can't find him. Have you got a description of him?
Dark hat, like a white brim hat, black mustache. What else? A brown coat. He has a rope belt.
Mm-hmm. And he went by Stanley. And he's got like brown
Yes.
baggy pants.
And British.
Yes, British. He had a very thick, like, not Cockney, but close to that kind of accent.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll see if we
Yeah,
can
of course.
run along and find him, I suppose.
Well, stay safe with that. I'm gonna tend to the rest of my passengers and write up a report later.
Yes, you stay safe.
Oh, yeah, safe's my middle name. Except when I'm threatened with machetes by crazy people. Hello!
Alright then.
Of course it'd be $5.
Blimey. It's my fault for saying it's quiet.
Indeed.
So I believe that was dark brown hair, wide black brim hat, black moustache, British thick accent, sort of rough, almost Cockney, brown pants that were baggy, and a rope belt. Goes by the name of Stanley.
Well, she said his machete went by the name of Stanley.
Ah, the machete.
But then she also said that he went by Stanley, so I don't know what that means.
Could mean anything, really.
It just means he's a nuisance, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run up and grab my horse.
If there's a tip that she sent in about it, we'll want to mark ourselves responding.
Yeah.
So I want to see if there's anything else, just in case.
Yeah. Evening.
Scouting Van Horn is Hank Hamill. And then
Be
there's
very careful with how loud you're talking right now.
Yeah.
there. Sorry. And then there's also Ghost of
Someone to hear that.
Ghost of Runic message at Emerald Tower. That is, let's see, from Pugsley. Alright, so what do you think we should do? Should we head towards St. Denis looking for this fellow, or follow Hank Hamill, or head out to Emerald Tower?
Hank is going to want to be alone. We don't want to interact
Oh,
with
I
that.
see. You see
Uh,
undercover.
mhm.
Ah, yes, of course.
Hicks is responding to the Ghost of Roanoke. You already have us responding to the man in Saint Denis.
Right, let's do that then. Somebody outside on a horse.
That would be Rip Riley.
Oh.
Got a rope belt. Right, check for a rope belt.
Didn't see any belt at all.
He's got a gun belt on, but it's not rope.
Well, the pants were not brown too.
Right. Oh, incoming wagon.
Oh, Volkswagen.
Howdy.
Hello. As soon as we're out of town, let's pick it up.
Alright.
Right.
We should have said something to that man to not move so fast in town on
slow
that wagon.
down. Yeah, I was kind of
As
hoping
soon
that,
as he was away from us, he booked it again.
Yeah. I sort of thought, you know, at least him having to be forced to slow down and
Going right.
maybe 3 badges would be enough. Apparently not.
I thought so too.
You would think, but I guess not. Reckless people are gonna be reckless until something comes up and bites them in the ass for their behavior.
Right.
I would ask how you've been finding your time in the department, Slaughter, but based on the paperwork I keep seeing you doing, I already know the answer is you're very much enjoying it.
Thank you. Yes, I definitely am.
Just make sure you're taking time off and not working yourself to the bone. Even if
Oh,
you
yes.
love this job, if you work yourself too much, you're gonna find yourself without the
Heading right.
motivation to clock on.
Definitely. I shall make sure that I take ample breaks.
Good.
I found that, slowing down for Dan, I found that taking breaks and walking some dogs that are, you know, local to Rhodes and Valentine is really quite lovely, you know. It's one of the things I've been doing.
I imagine that is rather relaxing.
There's one that's quite precocious. There's another that is a great beast of a dog. They're quite gentle. Right, they
I
said
wouldn't
that
necessarily
he...
call it a beast if it's a gentle giant.
They said that he got off near the stables and then went this way towards the office. He's likely long gone by now. We could sort of just check the general area.
Telegram station is always a good bet.
Yep, let's head right.
If nothing else, sometimes there's someone that's seen them.
Mm. Heading right again. Let's go through these fences. Gates, rather. And left. Got some people up ahead. Good day. Oh, sorry. Oh yes, just passing by. Out of curiosity, have you seen a man wearing a dark sort of hat with a wide brim, brown pants, and a red belt?
Is that Virgil?
No, I don't. No.
Alright. Well, we appreciate your help.
That had a good day.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Remember to announce yourself as SCSD as well.
Ah, yes, of course.
Some people get a little skittish.
That gentleman's. Suppose we could do a general loop of the city.
Alright.
While we're here at the telegrams, can we send in a quick check-in?
Of course.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Lord.
Good day.
Thanks again, Lord.
Welcome.
Thank you, Lord. Goodness, look at that. Electricity inside your hotel rooms. Must be very fancy.
This might seem like
It is very fancy.
a stupid question. But what is electricity? Is it fire? Like some sort of...
You know what lightning is, right?
Well, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is, if that makes sense.
I believe it's some sort of energy, though I'm not too sure on how, or what, or why. Let's head straight and we'll take the next ride.
It's hard to quantify it. That's not the word.
Yeah, I've been having the same sort of struggle every time I sort of think of
ahead.
it.
Seems alright.
Honestly, kind of looks like the man that was on the wagon in Rhodes. But I don't think it is. Howdy, sir.
How you doing?
Doing alright? How are you?
Just hunting for some arsehole to steal my horse. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I am Senior Deputy Nika Mercer of the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. What kind of horse do you have that was just stolen from you?
Brown Turkoman.
Brown Turkmen. What color mane and tail?
Black.
Black. Any name it will respond to?
Sorry, say that again.
What name will it respond to? Bronson. Did you happen to catch a look at the individual that took the horse? Hmm. Oh, interesting. We may or may not have been looking after this individual in the first place. Do you know which direction he went? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I thought I recognized you from there. So he went towards Rhodes?
Well, he left the bridge from the city towards Rhodes, so if he was going that way, you would probably seen him. But obviously, he stole my horse outside the Blue Pell.
Okay. About how long ago was this? 20 minutes or more?
Literally, when just probably about a few minutes before I saw you in Rhodes.
Okay. Alright. Well, thank you very much. We will do what we can to...
Thank you very much for that viral
If we can't
infection.
find him, at least see if your horse is hitched somewhere and let you know if it's safe.
That'd be appreciated.
Of course.
Alright, catch you later on then.
Be safe, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Alright.
Right. So causing mischief and possibly on a brown Turkmen.
Well, let's take a look in Rhodes, see if we find him. If he is not there, I would recommend going towards Valentine and at that point, writing up a report.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that man's name.
No. Oh well.
Shall we send another tip for riding out? Right. Let's watch the wagon.
We'll also need to get a report written up about what happened with this man on the train. So we
Yeah.
can get in. We can send a telegram off to Lucia if we need to about that.
Another fellow just running along there. I think that might be the striped shirt man.
It is.
Yeah, he's been running all over town.
He's whistling. I think he's trying to find his horse.
Ah.
I get the feeling he's new to the crossing.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I said hello to him at the telegram station, but he didn't answer.
See if we can't catch up to him and offer some assistance.
Good day, sir. Hello there. You can come over. It's all right. We just wondered if you would like any assistance with the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. We saw you running about and we thought, you know, if you needed any help finding your horse or anything. Or not.
I get the feeling he is very, very new. I don't know.
Yes,
That or
perhaps
he has dirt in his ears and doesn't know it.
Yes, perhaps. Oh, he's coming over. Maybe I'll gesture to his ears. Hopefully he understands.
Sorry, were you talking to me earlier?
Oh, yes. We just wondered if you needed any assistance. We saw you running about, whistling for your horse.
Oh yeah, he got lost. Little pixie here. She doesn't like the city very much.
Oh, I see. I'm glad that you found her. We're with the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department, so we thought, you know, we'd stop and ask if you were doing all right.
Oh well, thank you very kindly for that. No, I'm a hunter. I usually stay up in Valentine, but I came out to Saint Denis for the first time.
Oh, goodness. Well, how did you like it?
Well, it's a nice little town. Lots of people. It's a lot more compact than I'm used to. You know, out there in the wild.
It's good that you found your horse. I do hope that you have a very safe day.
I will try. I heard there's lots of boars out here, right?
Boars? Yes, I believe in the bayous. There's quite a lot in the bayou.
There's also quite a few off in Scarlet Meadows, outside roads.
All right, I'll have to. I'll see what I can do. I've never hunted some boars, but it might be fun to try.
Definitely give it a go. We should be on, but if you need anything at all, just telegram the Lorde tip line.
What is that exactly? I've never really used it.
It's just law, LAW.
Yeah, I've been here about 4 days or so.
I knew that was coming. I saw everyone dropping out. Funny because you see everyone dropping on TeamSpeak.
Well, I will see y'all later. I just had a very bad headache.
Ah, yes, as to you. Well, do stay safe, and should you ever need a medic, just ask the telegram fake to write in the letters MEDIC, medic. The same for ranger, just rangers will be ranger, and law LAW. Should you ever need any of those?
All right, thank you very much.
Why is he wearing a
Of course.
solicitor outfit?
Stay safe, sir.
What was his name?
I didn't actually get it. I should have asked him when I started, but
Yeah, that's the
he's
real
quite
game.
new.
Get
It
everyone's
is.
name out of them.
Oh goodness, I love fast food.
What?
Fast food. Look, it's the fast food cannery.
Oh,
Don't you just love fast food?
yes. I love fast food.
Me too, I adore it. The strawberries are just divine.
Alright. I suppose we, might as well head on to roads then.
Yeah, sounds good. And let's pick it up. And once we get out of town, we'll pick it up quite a deal more.
Alright.
Rider on the bridge.
Rider on the bridge.
Sounds like a nice name for a novel as well.
That
Rider on the
does,
bridge.
actually.
Yeah.
And let's pick it up. Howdy, sir.
They just DC. Am I about to as well? Am I still in the game and everyone else isn't? Or am I out of the game and everyone else is? Everyone's getting disconnected again. I'm gonna go any second now. I love watching them all go. Graham the Gibbon? Is he back? I wonder who he's playing. LJ's dead, right? Recognize some of these names. Pumpkinberry. Magley, my son, my boy. What's happening? We're being fucking DDoSed. Tempest Edax. My son. That's what I like to see. Good old-fashioned second channel subscription. An absolute solid waste of money. Can we get a round of applause for Tempest Edax? My boy. Now the question is, have they logged in and ridden on ahead? Did take quite a long time. I couldn't get it to run. Remember years ago when I used to smoke a lot of weed, laying one summer's day and listening to this album for the... Probably wasn't the first time, but maybe it was for the first time, but just being really high and listening to this album and fucking... just... absolutely loving it. On the matter because of scuff? Yeah, well... yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna clock out anyway. They might have gone back into saying dunno. Whoa. not seeing them here. I'll send a telegram. They're on the other side of the bridge. Oh, for fuck's sake. Lucien without the refined walk. Like, it's horrible. Willingness to assist in ensuring deserve glassware means a lot to me, even if your influence in the bounds of relation with Nora is limited. Thank you again for your support, because I'm having settled down for the both of us. Poor Imogen. Is that them? Oh, that's them.
We were waiting for you on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, you were on the other side. I thought you'd ridden on ahead.
No,
yeah.
we wouldn't leave without you.
Yeah, well, I sort of lost you in the dust. I mean, I'm gonna clock off anyway, so you know.
Yes, I think I should do the same.
Yeah.
Alright, that's understandable.
Yeah. Well, it was good to see you again, Mercer. Stay safe.
Likewise. Always.
I'm gonna run this money down to the bank. No, I'm not. Change my mind.
Lord, that is resolved. Perfect. I
Feels
shall
good to
clock off
resolve
too.
telegrams, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Where are you staying?
Thank you for today, Massa, and for all of the training before this too.
Of course.
Do stay safe.
Good night.
As well.
Good night.
Do you have rooms here in town, or do you only have rooms elsewhere?
Well, I mean, I don't have a particular place that I stay necessarily. I've been sort of, well, renting rooms of, by night. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing, I think.
Yes, I think, I'm quite tired, so I might just stay here as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Alright. Well, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow.
And, thank you again for the gift.
Of course.
If it's alright, may I, may I give you a hug?
Well, yes, of course.
Thank you. It is, definitely my most favourite possession now.
Well, I hope you don't lose it then. But if you do, then I suppose at least I know where to replace it.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Stay safe. Good night.
Physical contact. You happy, Monty? Monty's already left. Bye, bear. Everywhere I look, I see your eyes. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Tomorrow, I think I'm just going to start Batman. Telltale Batman, if you want to watch that. Probably around 2 p.m. UK time, 9 a.m. Eastern. If you're just after Wild RP, then congratulations. Congratulations, you have a new stream tomorrow, hopefully. Kind of hoping my headache goes away. Well, raiding to Valene, we sort of spoke to them earlier on when they were with Boswell. And you can follow some other people. Remember, there's a Has route. You can always go and follow all the different people on the server on that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a nice night. Peace. Bye.